Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Is what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Is what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Is what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Is what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
How many, y'all? How many ways? That's that Tony Braxton, man. But y'all don't know about early Tony Braxton. Y'all just know the thought, Tony Braxton. But y'all don't know when she came on the scene with that short hair and boomerang dropped. Ooh, Jesus Christ. You know, I think Tony Braxton is the only female celebrity I had a crush on that I haven't met. I've never met Tony Braxton. Never met her. Never met her. I met my other crushes though. You know, so. But I had a man. When that He Wasn't Man Enough video came out, when she was shaking that silver dress, jeez, 1999. Oh shit, man. Man, come on, man. JP, Ira JQ, Keno, we only got 2 in the box. Oh, we got Tyrone. What up, TG? Hey, man. My Yankees are tired tonight, man. You know what I mean? They won, they celebrated, they got on a red eye, and now they playing the damn Astros, man. I don't know how the Astros be hitting all these home runs. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know how they hitting all these home runs, dog. I don't know. You know, so anyhow, big news today in boxing as everybody's reposting, retweeting. I got this. I wish I could tell you how many times this was sent to me in my DM. That picture. One second. And what's up, Birdman? We're gonna get into it tonight again. Everybody chose violence last night. Everyone chose violence last night, dog. What a show we had last night, KB. You missed out, KB. Hopefully you saw the replay, but we could have used you live and in color last night, man. Man, we had brass knuckles, bazookas, AK-47s, weapons of mass destruction. We had Jesus. We didn't have no Allah. We didn't have no Allah people in here last night. Man, I'm shocked no one. Hey, I haven't had no Nation of Islam members come and get me in a while. I guess I got to do some more content, man. Man, 9 Wives is still doing well, dog. You know what I mean? It sells every day. It's doing really well. So people are still interested in sharing it wherever they're doing it. So I want to say thank you guys for supporting that project. Checks and Balances is doing well. And yeah, it's doing really well. Charleston White is making this movie go like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Charleston White is doing really, really well. And big news today. Tank Davis, I saw something on the Rise podcast, and obviously everyone is sharing this picture. Tank Davis is in camp with AB and Coach Cunningham. What is it called? Camp Cunningham. Yeah, so that'll be good. We could talk about that for a bit if you like. And 2, y'all could still call. I got a few DMs today. Hey, what you think of Paulie? I don't give a flying fuck. I'm not gonna cry racism. I'm not. Devin threw the first punch. Paulie threw the second punch. Now it's time for Devin Haney to beat the shit out of Lomachenko. As simple as that. You know, I don't think we can cry racism. I think we're cowards. And I don't want to act like I'm. Oh shit. Did you see that dunk from Orlando? That nigga tried to take the charge. Oh, the rookie from Duke. Did you see the rookie from Duke tonight? Yo, go to your Instagram and type in that rookie from Duke. Do yourself a favor. That motherfucker gave him. He got a poster in his first game. How does that happen? The kid got a poster in his first game. Y'all got to go see that, dog. Y'all definitely got to go check out that dunk. It's fucking amazing. And not unless you can see it through my degree. Can y'all see it? Can you see it? But I don't think black people should cry racism, you know? Just let it go. If white people want to cry racism, black people want to cry racism, I think we're cowards. You know, we can't throw the first punch and hide our hands. And I'm going to keep on saying it because y'all keep on inboxing me. Paulie did this. I don't give a flying fuck. You know, Paulie's a sound box. Paulie's a sound box, and he knows how to make waves. He's a very crafty, media savvy man, and he knows exactly what he's doing. You know, when I get in my bag, I know how to make news. You know what I mean? I know how to curve the content. What's up, DJ? Hey, you talk about a motherfucker that came in 38 hot last night. Damn. You would have thought the Eagles lost. you would have thought Jalen Hurt was out for the year. Oh man. Rumor has it LaRon Richard. Who the fuck is LaRon Richard? I don't know who Ron Richard is, but is he a real person? He can't be a real person, is he? Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell he's a real person. You know what I'm saying? Ron Richard. I mean, I'm not hip on these UK guys, but definitely not, dog. Nah, that ain't no fucking. On ESPN, Phoenix is playing Dallas, and yeah, man. But yeah. You needed it needed to be said. You know, when the panel heats up, I'm just the moderator. You know what I mean? I mean, if y'all want me to agree or disagree, but I guess I'll say mine at the end of the show. That was an awesome show last night, dog. Thank you guys for everybody that came in. You know what I mean? What's up, Birdman? You coming in here early? What you got to say, man? What you got to say?
You know what? I went back and listened to it all again last night. And not to start anything, but you know how they say the younger generation and the older generation, how we clash heads. If you pay attention, the older generation kind of clashed a little bit too. You got Deacon 305. He's a little older than Jerry, so they were clashing on how they believe. Then you had what's his name? Daggone, Michael Fuller and the other older gentleman. They were clashing. It's like there's always going to be a difference in the generations, and it showed last night. But I think everybody was on point in some ways last night. I listened to it over last night. I thought it was interesting. I enjoyed that, man. It's therapeutic when we get stuff off our chest, man, because if we get it off our chest on the internet and in the real world, we can just breathe, man.
Yeah.
It's like a lesson. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it. I was sitting here watching LeBron and them get their ass beat, listening to y'all. I was like, damn, this shit is. You should have saw my text thread from people that was watching the show last night. That shit was good. What's up, Kyle?
What's up, Kyle? You know what? Everybody compliments each other, regardless of the differences. I do believe everybody compliments each other in one way or the other.
You ain't home, Kyle?
Huh? Yeah, I'm at the house, but I'm on my computer and shit. My the camera be in and out. But I'm going. You know, I go to work tonight. It's Wednesday, so I'll be.
You do? When nights you go to work?
Wednesday, Sunday. Sometimes Friday, sometimes Saturday.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah.
Okay. What time you got to be there? 10?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, man, it was a very good show. And
this show ain't gonna be as good though.
This show is not gonna be as good?
Nah.
Why?
He'll gonna be in tonight, Cal. He gonna replace you.
Because every time we have a really great show, the next show is like it's cool. Yesterday's show was so great, man. It's gonna be hard to get that same energy again.
I downloaded it.
I'll just I could piss off the Nation of Islam. You know, maybe I can do that. You know, that'll get them in this motherfucker.
Yeah, here you go with that shit.
I ain't did a show in a long time on them, man. Rizza Islam has court on Monday for that $3.8 million. That's insurance fraud.
Hey man, hey listen. If they don't hit up Brett Favre, I don't want to hear nothing else.
Why? Wrong is wrong. Shit. I mean, some people get away with wrong, some people don't. Some people do. You know, did you watch the Golden State Warrior game last night?
What a ass whipping they put on us.
He didn't get charged with assault.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Is he got more in trouble for calling Kevin Durant a bitch than he did for knocking his teammate out.
Yeah, because that's an internal issue. Yeah, that's.
I'm saying him calling Kevin Durant a bitch got in more trouble than he did for punching his teammate. He got suspended for calling Kevin Durant a bitch. He didn't get suspended for.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
I don't know. He just like to throw away his money or something, man. You're a millionaire and you steady getting in trouble. Who does that?
He's retarded, man. He's like at the end of the day, man, be a great basketball player. No one fights in the NBA. No one's a tough guy. You know, Charles Oakley was the last one. It's over. You know, they done changed the NBA. You touch a player, it's a foul. It's no hand checking. You know, the physicality of the NBA game is long gone.
No defense.
No. None whatsoever.
I don't consider you a great basketball player unless you got defense and offense. You ain't got no defense or no no defense and offense. I can't pull for you.
Damn, too bad for Carmelo.
I can't, man. You gotta be able to do everything. That's how you make it to All Stars. That's how I used to make it to All Stars.
Mm-hmm. Oh, DJ, he had a problem with Boogie Cousins. I missed that. Kyle, do you know anything about that?
He said he didn't have a problem with Boogie Cousins.
Oh, don't try a guy from Bama like that.
Hey, that's right.
Hey,
let the nice guy Boogie.
Is a big ass dude, though.
Yeah, Boogie Cousins is a big motherfucker. You're right. That motherfucker big. I seen him in person. Yeah, that motherfucker different.
Hey, I'm about to be friends with him. Straight up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, he's a big dude, and he moves like a guard. He used to play in the Drew League. I don't know him, but he used to play in the Drew League.
I'm hella mad he got hurt though. If he didn't get that injury, he was on his way to being one of the best centers to ever play this game.
No, if he wouldn't have got it, no, it's his attitude, man.
No, remember it was the injury, bro. Because it didn't matter about his attitude. He was still putting up crazy numbers. He got that injury. And he was never the same.
He was putting up double doubles in Detroit. He was oh no, man. Why are they doing this, dog? Why do they do this shit, man? Did y'all see that commercial on the NBA game right now? No. I cut my TV off, man. Come on, man. Man had glitter and everything on.
Who?
It's 7:30, man. It's 7:49 on the West Coast because it's a national game, so we're getting the same commercials. And they making love on TV at 7:49. Come on, man. That's
they don't care.
That Skittles crew, as I'm eating some Skittles, they ain't got no respect for family. Basketball's a family sport. Why are you showing sex during a basketball game? You don't think a father's watching this game with the son?
I remember when it used to be like Big League chewing gum and Gushers. Now they got everything on TV for the kids can see.
Insane, dog. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that just but yeah, man. So I was thinking about the T.I. situation, Birdman.
Yes, sir.
And how I'm not sure if you know what went down. I should have had the clips ready. But at the end of the day, he was beefing with Charleston White.
Yeah, I've been following it.
Okay, good. So update us. You're more of an expert than me on it.
Well, he said yesterday on one of his he was on one of his interviews that it started out like that he was just picking on Lil Boosie's son, just picking on him, just talking shit just for the internet. And then I think he said something about we're talking about T.I.'s son. Then we said something about T.I.'s son, and T.I.'s son's kind of rebellious, so he basically just disrespected him, cussed him out. So after that, Charleston White just he basically kind of told the truth, but he got to aggravate you a little bit while he's saying it. So
yeah,
and then also he said T.I. was trying to big boy him or something like that, and then Charleston White says, "Shit, I'll sell this conversation to TMZ."
He said that.
Yeah, it's all over the internet now. He's telling me he's going to sell the conversation to TMZ. He recorded it.
Yeah, and why is that important to me is because people call T.I. the king, right? And I don't like the fact that we call him the king. I've never been a T.I. fan. Like I've liked a song or two. I don't think he's a great actor. I think he's, you know, he doesn't change his accent in the movie, so he's kind of, you know, but
One dimensional.
yeah, very low. He's like D-level actor, you know, because he can't play another role because you know, he just looks the same. So, anyways, why this was important to me is because I get you in a second, real deal. Because people call him the king. And I'm like, people call him the king, but his 18-year-old son is arguing with a grown man, and the 18-year-old kid is leading the conversation, talking like a grown man.
And that's what Charleston White was saying. And he said, if you come over here, you know, I'm gonna have to protect myself. You know, he said all that is T.I.'s fault. It falls on the father.
Mm-hmm. Right. It 100% falls on, what's up, real deal, and Boo Ray. And so hey, what's up? So I'm sitting here thinking, like, why is your son talking to a grown man like that? Then I say he's 18, but then I'm thinking, did you raise your son to be this way? You know, and then I did I checked it before in the show. His daughter is a single parent, and his son wants to be a mansion crib. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand it, man. Like, your dad is worth millions. Your mom is a renowned songstress, and I don't understand why it's cool and why we celebrate the shit. I would never call T.I. king. Never in a million years. But anyways, man, y'all can deliberate on that.
What's going on, Fred?
That nigga T.I. pussy, man.
Is he?
Man,
that nigga pussy.
Fed ass T.I., bro. Come on, man.
Bro.
Go ahead.
Bro,
I'll let you go out here, real deal. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Any man called me out, because Charleston White called this man out, told him, man, I'll give you 6 months to train, and we can train, and we can fight. If you feel some type of way about me saying something about your son, let's fight it out and get paid for it. I don't understand why T.I. copping a plea, getting out on the social media, talking about who not taking up for him. What do you mean people not taking up for you? And people not coming to your ass? You a grown man. If a man violates my health, I take care of it. I don't need no help.
Well, that shows you that the industry don't like T.I. either. You notice that.
Say it again.
Industry don't like T.I. either. They don't like T.I.
I understand what you're saying, my brother, but what I'm talking about,
yes, sir.
If you're so pressed about a man saying something about your child, and the man says, guess what? If you feel some type of way, let's fight, and we can make money from it. Why are you going on the internet asking for Bun B, Steven Jackson, and all the other people to come to your aid, and you're a grown man? Because you got to, but what I'm saying is, you with all the energy at first, but he understand he can't out-talk Charleston White. He can't beat him. So then he get frustrated and start copping pleas.
Man, that is a trip.
I'm just saying, I would have accepted the challenge. Me personally, I would have accepted the challenge.
I don't know, man. T.I., bro. That just show you that he don't fight. He pick up guns. And if he can't pick up a gun, he's pretty much an adamant object at this point. No, T.I. had to get a peace treaty, and then Pimp C had to step in when it came to the situation. That's where was that song breaking things down that Pimp C made was about getting to the round table. I know that's like 05, 06, but man, Lil Flip had Houston on lock at that time.
Yeah, he had that Pac-Man song. That Pac-Man song went crazy.
Running niggas over like Jerome Bettis. So, you know. But T.I., man, the thing that makes me laugh with T.I. is that shows you that people in the industry don't like T.I. They know that he uses big words out of context, out of syntax. And even they get tired of it. Because I saw the photo with Jay-Z in the same room with T.I. and he had that disdainment look like, fucking snitch. even though he cooperated as well. They all cooperate with feds. So this is like a fed party at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Oh, definitely. It's like a fed party. But more importantly is they conning the little kids into believing that the right thing to do is to be a gangster. Is to
Be the
pimp
hardest nigga
women.
out.
Yeah. Ain't no snitching. We Crips, man. Yeah.
I'm from Eastside, Bonnie Hunter Watts. You know, not that. See, I went to school with a lot of motherfuckers talk that shit.
I would
And
never.
bro, everybody know T.I. Bro, come on, man. All them guns he got caught with his house, and you got like a year or something, man. Quit playing, bro. That dude is snitch.
No, that's fact. He got caught with a lot of guns. Kevin Brower say
So that's
T.I.
why his file is sealed. He got a sealed file. That's fact. That's factual information. That nigga good, bro.
Really?
No,
Yeah,
bro.
Because he would have still been in jail to this day with the type of weapons that he had. So there ain't no way you ain't doing no snitching or getting people in trouble because to get yourself off. What the guns he got caught with.
Yeah, that's mandatory minimum, right?
Bro, Birdman, the size alone is 10 years, bro. Alone.
The firearm?
Yeah,
the silencer.
Back then you had to have a AAA license to get that silencer.
Yo, who the hell did he snitched on like that, man? He need to show himself, man. It's been like, what, 15 years at this point? About 10, 12, 15 years, man.
Like, it's kind of like what Fred was talking about. We got all these people talking about spitting all this toxicity into the young people ears who don't have, who it's just into the culture, period, and they really not about that life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. Bro, if you put 90% of these rappers in boxing gloves, bro, they can't even fight.
Hey, you want to know what opened my eyes about him, Blue? Remember when they had that big old deal in Ferguson, and the only person that stood up was, I think, Kid Cudi. And I was like, all these gangster rappers, man, ain't shit. Because I used to think, man, they were bad. They had all the weapons and shit. Did nobody show up to Ferguson but Kid Cudi? I think one more rapper. I lost J. Cole. I think J. Cole showed up. I lost all respect for him after that, man. They were quiet.
And these dudes just be rapping and making money and talking, bro. These dudes don't be really about that, bro.
That's dead facts, man. Kevin Brower said T.I. didn't have the same energy when he ran in a little flip in Houston. Yeah.
And another thing too, he met his match because T.I. is opinionated on everything that happens in social media or that's popular, right? Charleston White got on him, and for the right reasons too. He told him, he said, man, T.I.'s son is trying to do what he did. Said T.I. had got the respect like some of us guys, but hey, you're a rich kid.
You're right. And that's the point I wanted to get to tonight in the show, is that how kids model their parents' behavior, because you had T.I.'s son pretending to be a gangster, and you got Floyd's daughter mimicking the mom. I'm not sure you guys never been around Floyd and the girl's mom, but she's kind of like 22-ish, you know what I mean? Where, it'd be her with a bunch of women and following Floyd around, and now Floyd's daughter has basically become that, and that's why it's important that we have standards as parents and we control the intake. You got to control the intake, and you got to be a man around your kids, man. And I think,
and that's why I say, I'm sorry, Fred. I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just gonna say that. No, I was just gonna say, and I know I'm a former educator just like you are, and kids follow your footsteps and not your words. And I tell people all the time, the worst thing you can do is tell your kid not to do something, and you do it in front of them. The way they it's like if you smoking weed and doing all this stuff in front of your child, but you tell your child it's not good for you, but your child is like, Dad, but you're doing it. So you're going to tell me it's not good for me, but Dad, you're doing it. And I look up to you and I love you and you're my idol. So then when you look up, your kids start pattern after your behaviors. Now, I'm not saying, you know, smoking weed is just the worst thing in the world. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, as a parent, in my opinion, we should be So at the end of the day, a kid will look at you as a hypocrite. They can't trust your words if you're contrary to speak.
Yeah, you got to take yourself off your Wi-Fi, put it on blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi is going in and out.
Okay,
Kyle,
switch to my iPhone. I switched to my iPhone.
Okay, Kyle, you ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, but I just think it's critical, and I'm using these guys as examples because we all know them, not because I'm coming down on them, but I see it. I heard that little boy talking to Charleston White like he was 35, like he had like he sold weed, you know what I mean? Like he was a nigga in the street. Oh, fuck you up. This, I'm like, wow, 18-year-old kids do that. I mean, I know they do that, but it seems I'm not of that world. So when I see it, I'm initially shocked, and then I'm like, oh yeah, well, yeah.
And
you know,
I saw the clip when he was in McDonald's acting the fool, Fred.
Yeah,
like McDonald's acting the food, man. Like, and he willing to still eat the food.
Or
yo, you know what? T.I. is an asshole too. Whoever that said T.I. is very opinionated. You can see T.I. all is in King's DNA.
Man, but out of all the kids, he the only fuck up though. That's the thing about it. T.I. got a whole bunch of kids. He want to be the fuck up. Out of all the kids, he got to be the fuck up.
But his daughter had a baby without a man.
That don't make her. No. Come on, Trey. That don't make her a fuck up though.
I'm
talking about like a pure. Listen, I'm talking about a pure fuck up. You know
that is a fuck up. What are you talking about? When you have a kid at 20 in your early 20s without a man, you a fuck up.
No, she was dating the dude though. They was together for a minute.
Exactly my point. I don't know. I just think there's only one way to do it, and that's the right way. And
well, what I'm saying is that could be like a mistake in your life. I'm saying he's a continual fuck up. Like he's constantly doing shit. You know what I'm saying? He constantly fucking up. He might be going to jail pretty soon.
Oh, son?
Yeah.
So y'all talking about T.I. son?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't see when and is this better, Fred? I switched to my iPhone.
Yeah, you much better. Sounds
okay.
Great.
So y'all didn't see the video when T.I. was on live and he made a video. He was telling his son because people was criticizing him on his son's act. Like, well, I had to tell my son, if you keep up this behavior, you'll be going to prison soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like he just gave in. Like it was cool. Like shit, I can't do nothing about it. If you want to go, that's where you want to go.
But like, Fred, it's funny that he literally went on live and said that, okay, I've been talking to my son know better, etc. And if he keep up this behavior, he's going to go to prison soon. But then you called him a child when he's addressing Charleston White.
Good point. Great point. Yeah, man, he's just full of contradictions, man. And the fact that he has a lot of resources that he can reach out to, it's just beyond me how he's labeled a king. You ain't no king, nigga. You gotta be a father first. like you ain't no king. You know, like I just think we got to use these words properly, man, and put them on the right people. You know, I was having a conversation with myself. Probably gonna take the conversation somewhere else, but I equated George Floyd to Rodney King, and someone got like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "No, for George Floyd is Rodney King. Same thing. Was a drug addict that got murdered by police. He's not a hero to me. George Floyd ain't a hero.
Nah, hell no.
He ain't someone.
Everybody watching this live right now, if George Floyd was to knock on your door and ask you for a glass of water, you wouldn't even give it to him. That's a fact.
You wouldn't even go to it because you got a ring.
The door.
You wouldn't even open the door because you look through your ring camera. Everybody here got a ring camera by now.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you know, like
You got the intercom and everything.
right.
Bro, that dude was a crackhead, bro. Dope fiend, all that. And I'm not saying those are just the facts. And the dude hadn't even been around his daughter in like 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. He was his family stays in the South. He was in Minnesota dating a Caucasian lady he was dealing with. He wasn't even with his family, taking care of his daughter or anything. So I'm just trying to figure out how the family's so concerned all of a sudden, and y'all wasn't even dealing with the man.
The big cash cow, man. You know, that's the homie. Like Nancy Pelosi said when Biden got sworn in, and they had the George Floyd family, and said to her daughter, his daughter, "Thank you. Your father made the ultimate sacrifice." I'm telling you, he is the most known. His picture has to be the most replayed thing, damn near in history.
Now let me say this: did the man, real deal? Let me say it real quick. I don't believe the man deserved.
Yes, sir.
I don't believe the man deserved to die. So I'm not gonna sit up here and
No, that's not what
I'm not taking your position like that, man.
Real deal. I know that's not what you meant, but listen to what I'm saying, because I got to make that premise before I make my next statement.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm not saying the man deserved to die, but think about this, and just think about people we grew up in the hood with, right? You got a lot of drug dealers each and every day, making a bunch of money, you know, destroying our neighborhoods, etc. But they don't even have no life insurance. You got a Bentley, Mercedes, all the Jordans, all the clothes, but you don't have no life insurance. But then you get caught up selling drugs or being a gang member, you die, you don't leave your kids nothing. This happens every day. Happens every day. But George Floyd, you know, the situation is what it is. He ended up passing away. Kanye gave his daughter $2 million.
Wow. See, I didn't know that.
They're not talking about that, though. They're not talking about the $2 million Kanye gave his daughter. But then, you know, they sued the city of Minnesota. I mean, you know, they sued Minnesota, end up giving like $27 million altogether, right? But the daughter is over the estate, and she's not even old enough at the moment. So right now, the family is trying to find any way to make some money because the family didn't get no money out the ordeal, and Black Lives Matter collected how much money? Off the back of George Floyd and all the other young men that passed
10
away.
billion
Right?
globally.
60 million or something like that or more.
Oh, they pimping, George.
Okay, we count American dollars. Okay.
So what I'm saying is that Kanye is just, you know, they just trying to get at him because they didn't get no money because the daughter is not even old enough to be over the estate yet.
I was thinking that same thing, Blue. Like it looked kind of bad. He was just giving his opinion on it. I don't think he didn't even say he wished death on that man, because I think he iterated that he didn't wish death on the man. He just gave his opinion on it, and people went buck wild. Then now I looked and I saw they were trying to sue for what, $250 million. It looks bad, man.
But Birdman, watch this though. The thing is that truth be told, bro, Kanye didn't even give his opinion. He only stated what Candace Owens put in the documentary. Now, did y'all see what Candace Owens said today when she went live?
No, I missed it.
Candace Owens said, "Why don't y'all come sue me?" She the one put the documentary out. She said, "Why don't y'all come sue me?"
You know what?
They not gonna mess with her, bro. Because one thing I know about Candace, she crossed her T's, she dot her I's, bro.
They got Kanye West in the crosshairs because they know he's dangerous because of his truth.
The only reason why they on Kanye West is because he said something about them Jewish folks. Had he not said
Thank
about
you.
them Jewish folks, niggas wouldn't even trip. The only
Thank you.
Is because of the Jewish folks. They don't give a fuck about what he said about George Floyd. Let's just keep it a buck.
Nah,
that was just a buffer. That was just an easy way for black folks to get attached to what to get attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Because had he not said nothing about George Floyd, black folks wouldn't have tripped off nothing he said.
Can I ask you a question? One of y'all might know, Fred, you or Blu-ray might know. Why is it that when someone, I know a reporter did it one time, he stated something and they crossed him out. He lost his job. Why is it when someone says something about a Jewish person, they lose their job, or, you know, they get, put underneath the dirt or whatever is just bad. But when somebody says something negative, we went through kind of like the similar thing. Why is it that's untouched? But if you say anything about Jewish, it's over with.
They in charge.
Okay.
You see how they did Mel Gibson? Because I'm surprised they gave Kanye some more daylight. Because we all remembered what he said in 2009. Where he went in Jews. He said, you can get gang-ed by a gang of ends. Yeah, so he hasn't came back at all. So Ye, I don't know. Ye, he's so far so good.
No, it ain't so good. It's just his influence. The only way to stop him is to kill him because he got influence and he know how to use his influence.
Well, homie is independently wealthy though.
Own money.
Well, not independently wealthy, but wealthy. 12 billion.
He got his own money.
But look how many other wealthy people that was a threat to them and how they got rid of them. They locked them up or something or killed them. I'm not saying the Jewish people did. I'm saying people were a threat. They just locked you up or killed you.
Facts.
But only one I threw up Mel in the mix is Mel. He got severely punished where he can't come in no matter if he really wanted to. So far, Ye is still in it. He sold so many T-shirts off the White Lives Matter T-shirts. He probably sold 100 million units.
Bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy about that though? How black people got mad about that. Instead of looking at the better play.
Nigga got mad.
No, listen to the play though. Listen to the play. So basically, Black Lives Matter was a sham, right? He basically said, I'm doing what Black Lives Matter did.
Facts.
I'm just profiting off of it. And black folks, all they saw was White Lives Matter. Like, nigga, that's the best thing. All them white folks buying them T-shirts from a black man.
Facts.
Fucking idiots.
Well, niggas don't see no benefit because it's not a direct stimmy getting backed out to them. Now, if he raised 100 million of them units, that's literally like $3 billion. If they keep buying like white, blue, yellow, and just variations of it, shit.
Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Say the same thing you saying, Kyle, the first day after I heard Kanye explain himself. But think about this. Kanye is basically giving us the blueprint of how we can become an economic power. Because black people are at the bottom right now, right? So we can become an economic power if we just follow the blueprint. Create something that white people like so we can bring their resources back into our communities. That's it.
Well, shit, I do it all the time, man. Like, so I'm Real Deal Financial, so I'm a realtor in LA. Also do e-commerce, so drones, 3D printers, get you a good sourcing agent, somebody that's connected in China, somebody that can pull up to the warehouses, distribution, placement. Those type of key buzzwords need to start ringing a lot of people's heads.
Right.
And you could do this on Upwork and Fiverr, man. You get you a sourcing agent and try to get it cracking as best as you can. Because with Ye, he's more industrialized. A lot of the African billionaires that we see when it comes to, at least in Nigeria, I know Nigeria of all places, but Dangote, 26 billion.
Yeah.
And that's all for the manufacturing.
Right.
So yeah, it could be done. Ye is starting to get more of a complex mind of business.
Right. And they say Mel Gibson made upwards of $1 billion with that Christ film.
Fred, my son want to
Hey.
All right, now go to bed.
See, that's why I love it. I love Black life.
Yeah. But yeah, and Kanye's worth.
Yeah, he did. Billion.
He said 3 million here. He said 11 million today. So he's somewhere in there. You know what I mean? And I'm just shocked. I'm waiting on these entertainment guys to follow suit. Who's going to join them?
None of them.
Bro, you know what needs to happen? Fred,
What's up?
right now is a pivotal moment.
Man.
Listen. Kanye and Charleston White. Oh, my God.
Hey, where's Nick Cannon at?
Bro, if they came together, Nick Cannon pussy. We not.
Yeah, Nick Cannon's he saw.
But
Nick Cannon folded, boy.
Together, bro, they be unstoppable. Right now, unstoppable.
Hey, because he's looking for a platform. He said he don't have no platform. So when people call him in to talk, he goes in and talk now because they took his platforms away.
Nah, he buying Parler. I think he already bought it. Cause I actually downloaded the app and created a profile on it.
Oh, you know we're gonna go over there.
Bro, anything Kanye doing, I'm supporting, bro. Period.
What's the name of it?
Parler. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick.
Parler.
Yeah,
I'm putting download it right now.
Yeah. It's this app right here. Hold on.
It's okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can get stock in that.
It's like a Twitter. It's like a Twitter almost.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, man, because really what Ye is doing is nothing but e-commerce and digital platforms.
Mm-hmm. Main event says,
but e-commerce.
If T.I. don't get a hold of his son, it will end bad. It has to end bad. It will, because if you letting your son talk to grown men, and then you get mad when the grown man responds like he's supposed to. I'm willing to bet Charleston said, how old is he? Okay, cool. I appreciate this free promo. I'm about to go at your son. You know what I mean? Like, he like, man, he said I'm a not George Floyd Jew. I'm a Trayvon Martin you.
Hey, Fred, yeah. I don't mean to cut you off, but you know what? Kanye West, he made a post on Parler 8 hours ago. He said, Romans 8:31, what then shall we say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? So he's on Parler now.
Okay, good. I'm a download it. But it's cowardly that he's by himself when all these entertainers are in these contracts.
But look what he said to the rappers after he found out who his friends were. He said, "Fuck them."
Mm-hmm.
He did.
He said he ain't got no friends.
He can't have no friends right now because
that's what he said. Hey, but Fred, get this though. He wouldn't tell us what his plans were for 2024.
But he did say, hold on, he did say potentially he might be Trump vice president. If they do that, that's gonna be monumental, bro. I would love to see that.
Hey, that'd be good.
Man, I think it's gonna be DeSantis though. I think oh boy, gonna pick up DeSantis and he gonna move his residency probably either back to New York.
I don't think
put himself on a ticket, because remember, two people can't be on the same state running.
But
go ahead.
They do need to team up though. But I like Kanye better as a vice president, me personally.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
I think DeSantis is more polished. Yeah, my nigga though.
Hold on, let me explain you why. DeSantis, no shade. I like DeSantis overall, but he not gonna go to bat for us. He not. I'm sorry. He not. Kanye gonna go to bat for us. Because if Kamala Harris can be a vice president, Kanye can't. Right. He don't do nothing.
And get this, Trump gonna find out who his friends are if they ever were to team up.
I think Trump already figured out who his friends is, man. You got all these damn hidden raids.
You don't think he's gonna remember that if he ever get voted again?
Oh yeah. He gonna remember. Matter of fact, he was more cooperative with niggas more than anybody. If you really ask me, you had other Republicans was mad because so many times black folks is getting access to the White House to be able to talk and speak. I miss gas prices though, but if Ye can be able to do maybe a direct partnership with the White House, man, I can see good things come out of it.
This is what people gotta understand. Trump wasn't just the best for the United States. Trump, in my opinion, was best from the United States from a worldview. Because when you go back and look at the World Economic Forum 2020 speech, Trump told them what his goal was and plans for America. And that's to make America great again. And that was to make us a financial powerhouse. It had nothing to do with anything personal. And then when you go listen to Biden at the World Economic Forum, he trying to get in and being with the one world government that they try to establish.
Yeah, it's a globalist agenda. Because with Trump, he was literally calling out the UN for not putting out 3% of their GDP on defense. He told Germany about the situation when it came to being too reliant when it comes to Russian oil. Now we're starting to see that Nord Stream pipeline. Let me not be in my tinfoil hat. But why would Russia destroy their own leverage? That don't make sense. But when it comes to that element, yeah, man.
I like what Stephen Darby said about him. Hey, Blu-ray, you ever heard of Stephen Darby?
I heard of Stephen. I heard.
Yeah, he's from Texas. He said that
Come about the
Trump,
black.
Stephen Darby, he's a preacher from Texas.
Yeah, the black guy.
Mhm.
He passed away, but his stuff is still relevant to this day. But he said that Trump is an anomaly, right? He said God is using Trump right now. He said Trump has good with bad. See, but the bad God gonna deal with, but the good God's using Trump. That's why he put him in office. People,
That's what's up.
Well, homie, motherfuckers respected our gangster, man. I used to have the analogy of he Suge Knight, we death row the United States at this point. Because he was busting up anything that Hillary was trying to do, man. Hillary had a no-fly zone because she's saying, nah, we no-fly zone in Syria, and we all know no-fly zone in Syria. What do you think that's going to lead to? Russian interference?
Hey, did y'all see what happened when Kim Kardashian hooked up with Hillary Clinton?
Yeah. You know, she's really cool with her.
Oh, did you see the comments though? Listen, everybody in the comments was like, Kim, that ain't it. They were like, Kim, you baby, you not get, we not gonna vote for her. You just give up. She's not the one.
Well, that's because Hillary hell bent, man. She trying to sneak in one time.
Kanye even said that. He said that most of those people that got out of jail wasn't because of Kim, it was because his pool. Trump went to him and said, "I'll do it for you, but I'm not doing it for her because she was riding with Hillary. That's why he didn't help her. It was Kanye that got all them people free."
Facts.
Hey man, so Ye does have some value in the White House, and you already see what they're trying to do with Trump. They're already trying to call him anti-Semite on his recent comments. So they are already trying to paint it as, the right has been anti-Semitic.
That'd be insane if Charleston and Kanye went on this. Oh my gosh, that would be insane,
bro. Because when it comes to talking points, bro, Charleston be killing these boys, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It ain't.
Hey, he roasted me on this show, but it was an honor. I woke up after a while, paying attention to what he was saying. He was really spitting some jewels when he was in here, even though he was, nanny boo boo. But hey, he made sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tulsi Gabbard
came on here.
Yeah,
twice
a while ago.
Yeah, a while ago. Yeah.
Okay.
What's crazy is he'll look. So he'll give you some shit, and you go, "Oh, okay, I got that." Then he'll just throw some shit at you. Right after that, it's like, damn. He'll say something like hella cool, and then he's like, "Man, fuck Malcolm X." It's like, whoa, nigga, hold on. What are you doing? So
but he'll tell you why though. He'll say fuck the fake name, and he'll love the real person. That's why he said that when he said that about Nipsey. He said he loved whatever Nipsey's real name was, that person. He said the other thing was a character. I was like, damn, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, I had people that didn't like the real Nipsey, man. They felt that homie was pimping, drug dealing. He didn't want to start coming good until like the later stage. I'm like, well, damn.
Yeah, that's why these men gotta grow old, man. That's why these men. We gotta allow our black men to grow old and stop killing them. We evolve, And so they say Tulsi Gabbard of Hawaii.
Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah, Tulsi. She was the chick that banged on Kamala, with the one with the all white. I don't know if y'all remember the DNC 2020 campaigns like that, but yeah, she was the one that banged on Kamala.
Yeah, she just left the Democratic Party.
Yeah, man. That's because they went too far left, man. She's a centrist.
The Democratic Party is Satan, man. I'm just saying. Any man that wants control of his house, you cannot vote Democrat.
That's a fact.
What's up, Shawbanks TV?
Bro,
you cannot
even
vote
if you want to be a
Democrat.
normal person in America, nigga, you can't vote Democrat. The Democrat is the worst type of party. Listen, man. Give me the pajama party rather than them motherfuckers,
man. But hey, do y'all remember when we actually transitioned from the Republican Party to the Democratic Party?
Yeah.
The Democrat Party ended up getting behind Martin Luther King when he was in jail. That's what really a lot of people don't know that because
no, and then guess what else though?
What, Obama?
It was a certain. Oh, not that fucker. So what happened was, it was a certain president that ended up doing something for black folks, and he said these niggas will be voting for us for the next 50 years, and we
Yeah.
still been
LBJ.
voting for them niggas.
That's LBJ. Lyndon
Yeah,
He
B.
said that?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I do my research.
Yeah,
Nah,
I
that's-
pulled it up
Yeah,
now.
LBJ from the Texas
LBJ.
hillside.
Mhm.
All right, that down.
I'll pull it up.
They teach us this shit in school.
Yeah, shout out to Nation Islam. That's where I learned that from.
Damn. Well,
What's going on, my brothers? What's going on?
Hey, what's up? I forgot about you down there, Di. What's up?
Yeah, you did.
Don't get Fred started on Nation Islam.
Nah, I ain't gonna let him get started on that. Man, this show been hot the last 2 days, man. I'm like, dang, man, like I wish I could have caught it live. Like it was live.
Hey, last week was the same way.
You know what I'm saying? No, last night was
The show wasn't hot last night. I watched it on the playback. You know what it was? It was a lot of sensitive men. I don't.
no. That's why I said. That's why I said it was a nice show
I
because
just want to have a platform full of men and all you niggas in y'all feelings. Come on,
you
man.
know, see DJ came in and started some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now DJ didn't start nothing. DJ just spoke how he felt. In my opinion, if anybody got an opinion about me, right? No matter how I feel, if somebody this was let me say this will kill me. Y'all getting mad at niggas that don't even know y'all personally.
Man,
It makes sense.
only thing I can say to Mr. Fuller is like I love the way where his passion and talking coming from, but at the same time you gotta stand up like a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? And take the lumps with it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be the only speaker in the motherfucking room. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let other people speak. And then where I would look at Mr. Fuller and tell him it'd be just like me being in prison with another motherfucking prisoner and he think he better than me. Nigga, you still in prison with me. What are you talking about?
We in the same cell, nigga. Man, them street dreams are over, nigga. Go to bed, nigga.
Miss me with that talking shit, nigga. We in prison. Like, all right, you get in them books and shit, but we still in blues, my nigga.
Right.
We used to go at Jerry, and I know a lot of people used to go at Max. Bad. And they still here. They didn't give up and quit. So I'm going to find me another show to go to. I just hated that he left.
And then with Deacon, you know what I'm saying? Deacon got to stop that, man. You know what I'm saying? Deacon, you know what I'm saying? I like some of them spiritual quotes and stuff that he be going through, but sometimes you can't turn into a gangster because you're a deacon.
wow.
Yeah. Deacon be hot and cold. He be up and down. He be up and down that freeway.
And the Bible say, I wish that you not be hot and cold. I'll spew you out of my mouth. Come on now.
Hey, but Max had the best thing of them all. He said he wanted
to abide by the book.
Exactly.
He wanted Fred to show us how to get this paper. And I agree.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I'll give you everything I have.
Yeah, I got that Instagram jumping too, bro. Like I told you what I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to learn this Instagram shit.
You doing it with an agency or you doing it dolo?
I'm doing it dolo, man. Hey, can I ask you a question, Fred? Do you think it's unmanly to like say for instance, my boss, any job or business that I want to start, he wants to go in with me, but he wants to put the down payment on it, except for liquor. You think I'm better off doing it by myself or letting somebody come in with me? I mean, we've been friends for 7 years.
It depends on your finances, you know.
See, he was gonna finance it.
No, I'm saying it depends on your finances, like and
he pays me good.
No, will you be over leveraged without him?
What the black and white?
You got enough collateral on your end? Do you got enough collateral? Do you have an age corporation, somebody that can help you to be able to get other companies
and
be able to get certain type of financing?
And you can phase them out too, And is he a silent partner? stuff like that, because you can
he's solid. He's a solid part. He'd be a solid partner because he owns a lot of businesses. He's just down to put his money in anything that's gonna make money.
Yeah, just don't get them Diddy contracts.
Yeah, that's what it's about at the end of the day. It's about that paperwork.
You know what I'm saying? Because when just early today, you know what I'm saying, it was like early in the day, I was on YouTube and they did a whole thing off of Silas and Kanye, but then they got to exposing Diddy of all them artists that he done robbed and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it was just horrible listening to that shit. Just the contracts, 80% publishing, and you know what I'm saying? People just got to start learning how to read, man, because, you know.
I thought they're supposed to get lawyers to help them go through that stuff.
And then you know how Puffy did that Barrows guy, what's his name? The guy, Bad Boy with him, that owned 25% of Bad Boy.
Keith.
Oh yeah, his friend. He the one that he the one that put the leak out that Puffy had something to do with Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Because he said Puffy came in the office with a bat and told him he go sign his percentage over.
There you go, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, Biggie was about to leave Puffy. A lot of people don't.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why they didn't go to London.
And then I was listening to Anton Daniels earlier, and he said, "You know how many Puff Daddy got the most bodies?
Yeah,
you know, Craig Mack, Black Rob,
all them TV groups.
Yeah,
he robbed all of them." All the TV groups like the B5, the Dream Pop people,
and then the other kid too. He came out making the band.
Yeah,
whatever.
What was his name? Walt or something.
He was hot for a couple
of
weeks.
Diddy was king of the remix from 2002 to 2010, where he just got on somebody's remix and took all of everything, just snatch everything.
Cassie was 10 years in. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, Diddy got a lot of groups, and then the one group was what the Locks. They went on a mixtape tour, like Free the Locks, and like Styles P said, we on our 7th lawyer.
Wow.
Our 7th lawyer. And then, you know, when they was on Hot 97, you know what I'm saying, with Angie, you know, that's the hottest show. So, you know, she asking questions, and Diddy called in, and you know what I'm saying, like Styles said, man, you know what I'm saying, you a gangster with lawyers. You know what I'm saying? You keep on telling us we can come see you, but you a gangster with lawyers, you know what I'm saying? We just want out.
You're gonna drain them dry so they can't take it to court.
Mm-hmm.
Paper gangsters, gangster with a pen. So can we say that? Gangster with a pen?
Man, gangster, like, think about it,
gangster
like
with a pen.
Think about it. Just think about it. Like, his whole empire is off of other people's work.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't see Diddy building a business from the ground up. I don't see a ground up business development at all.
And the only thing that I have to argue about is something ain't right, because why don't Miss Wallace fuck with him?
Now that's true.
Something ain't right.
That is true.
Because you know they got that documentary that he was gonna leave Puffy.
And then I got an argument today about the Kanye, and I just asked a simple question, like, what part of the interview was you talking about, like, as a black person, and did you get out of that? Did you just take the comments that he said about George Floyd, or did you get the message? Because what is happening is they trying to silence him, because, you know what I'm saying, he's telling everything that they secrets, and he want the whole world to be woke. You know what I'm saying? And all y'all got out of that was the shock value of him talking about George. And all I'm saying is, like, how you go sue this man when he was talking about there's documentaries of this?
Yep.
That's all he was quoting off of.
But you know what, though? I like the fact that they were trying to get him to drink. He had one of them little smoothie things on the side, too. He might sipped a little bit of that dulce, but he had the little smoothie thing sitting on the side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he wanted to be conscious, and then the one interview today, he was talking about, before we went into the interview, I already knew my brother was gonna get backlash from it. You know what I'm saying? To where he said Nori called him, was like, I thought I could control it, but politics ain't me.
Yeah, I saw that interview.
But Birdman, did you pay attention? Do you understand why he kept talking about Duce?
Yeah, well, somebody said it in the chat the other night because it's black owned.
Exactly. He was doing that purposely. That's why I'm like, just like my brother just said, did y'all get the message?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I definitely got his message when I was watching.
I'm glad you just
every black person I talked to, I just didn't like the way he talked about George Floyd. What the hell are you talking about? It was 3 hours.
He didn't even. But here's the catch: the algorithms made us talk about George Floyd. He spent 3.5 hours there, or however long, and the one thing that people are mad about is the George Floyd. Man, that's an algorithm thing, man.
And get this. I think I texted to you on Instagram, Fred. You know, I got premium, right? I could download any video I wanted to.
You couldn't download it.
Minus that one. No download button. I'm getting YouTube for free this coming month. Watch me.
Yeah. And then everybody knows Diddy owned Revolt. You know what I'm saying? And then Diddy is Nori's boss. And then, Diddy got bosses of his own. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he was just like, ain't nobody giving me no platforms.
Diddy don't have bosses. He got girlfriends.
You know what? I stopped listening to Diddy shit when the Making the Band was on, how he was treating those people. Man, he got a God complex out of this world. So I can believe he called Nori to, hey man, you got to take that shit down right now.
Oh no, he didn't call Nori. He just went straight to his partners. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, we ain't playing this. And then he sent the text to him like, we can't have this. But then
the powerful thing about it was, out of that thing where he said is, you know what I'm saying, what he was intending to do was like, if these people created this Black Lives Movement, why can't I create a movement with White Lives Matter and then do what I want to do with the money?
That too, but why people are not enraged at the money?
Exactly, and that's what I asked another person. I said, all right, they gave George Floyd's family $27 million, but do you know exactly how much they got? They got close to what, 90 or to 100? Where the other money?
Right.
It ain't in no communities of George Floyd.
No, the family. So hold on. So watch. The family didn't actually get the money. The daughter is over the estate, and they had to pay out so much money, so she didn't get the whole 27 million. But the daughter is over the entire is over all the money, and she's not even old enough yet. So that's why the family's really mad, because it's kind of like, you got to think about this. These business people, they not finna hand the average black people a whole bunch of money, because they know, I'm just keeping 100. They not gonna do the right, appropriate the money right. So okay, we're gonna put this money in a trust or whatever it is, and you got to meet these parameters to access this money. That's how white people do it. Let's just keep it real.
Yeah, so I understand that, because you already know what we go, us as a culture, what we go do. They go try to go buy some damn Balenciagas and shit that know they can't afford, and try to stunt for the day and all the wrong things, man. And I preach this stuff to my homies all the time, man. I'm telling you, if y'all listen to me, bro, we was on the dark side. Now we got light side on us, bro. If you just keep working hard and put your family first, God go bless you, bro. I swear to God, God is gonna bless you. And then I tell people all the time, how am I a 3-time felon and you ain't never bumped your head or nothing? You ain't got no reset button or nothing, and you just out here playing with your time.
Nah, that's real. And then, like I say, nobody is talking about the $2 million that Kanye gave. So her education is already paid for. He gave $2 million towards her education. So you got to
see. I didn't know that till you said that, Blue.
So you got to think about it, but you got to think about how Kanye 9 times out of 10 set it up. He ain't no fool. If she doesn't go to school, she's not getting the money.
Exactly. Right. And that's how it's supposed to be. Like I said, I even told the one guy, like, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool on taking my ancestors' reparations and stuff. They, you know what they went through, bro. And you think that y'all supposed to go out here and shine and not do the right thing with the money, man? Y'all don't deserve that, bro.
And watch this.
Hey, nigga, if I want to buy 10 Rolexes, nigga, with the money, it's my money, goddamn it.
No,
Yeah, but
nah,
Kyle,
no, nah.
keep it 100, Kyle. With that mindset, it kind of defeats the purpose, though, bro.
Nah, bro, that ain't your money, man. You don't know.
Hold on, and the reason I say that because we not, bro. Listen,
Definitely buying 10 chains for
hold
sure.
on, watch it.
10 chains?
No, I got enough chains, big dog. I got enough chains.
Watch this. Watch this. You got to think about it. What's the use of accessing this money when we're not going to circulate the money? It defeats the purpose.
It so
6
do.
hours. 6 hours. A dollar circulates in the black community. 6 hours.
That's crazy.
Fred, did you get the nationwide hedge fund buyers list that I put in the back chat?
Yeah,
I downloaded.
Yeah, I also I got multifamily buyers as well. I'm gonna put that in the chat.
I want me to post that in the chat.
Do whatever, man. You know, do whatever, man. You know, these are direct buyers. These are direct.
I'll definitely.
They buy all over the Southeast though, so they'll buy 100 units in LA, in Orange County. They'll eat those up. You got to be off market though, so that's why the broker connection means everything.
Right.
I just hope the Lord put his arms around Kanye. That's all I can say.
Shit, Ye will be all right, man. He got Elon Musk behind him, man.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Elon's sticking with him.
Okay. Just wrap your arms around that man.
Okay, so I gave you a single family.
What's up, though, man? Can we get a boxing topic?
I don't know. Nothing's going on in boxing. Ain't no fights this weekend, right?
It ain't.
Nah, ain't no fights this weekend.
I thought Ryan and Tank was fighting next weekend.
No. That's November 19th. That's Earl and Crawford. They fight November 19th. It's like 29 more days.
Man, I was telling you about boxing casual. He's like, yeah, Tank and Ryan's gonna get it on, man. That's gonna be the better fight than Spence and Crawford. I'm like, are you serious, bro?
It might be the better knockout, but not the better fight.
Right.
Bro, we already know it's not a better fight. Come on, they ain't even go fight, man.
Yeah,
I want to see how they go fight.
I was gonna say that's like February 31st.
Well,
February 31st.
I was gonna say February 32nd, but Tank open camp today. I mean, that's what they said on the Rise podcast.
What you mean open camp? Like
open camp? Like
they always in camp.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't he just with Adrian Broner in Florida?
Yeah.
They always in camp. They say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I just don't understand where boxing is going, and ain't nothing on the schedule for PBC, right?
Nothing.
For the rest of the year, right?
I mean, they got some bogus shit November 5th that no one's gonna watch. But if they make this fight, here's another topping for the cake. If they make this fight before Spence and Crawford, that shows you they had no intentions of making Spence and Crawford. It's two networks because didn't they say 6 months ago Munguia and DAZN and Oscar were blocking the fight? Man, come on, man.
Yeah,
that's all.
Regardless, they didn't give us the fight that we wanted.
Right. Yeah. Kid Austin fights tomorrow night. Thanks for reminding me. He's headlining on DAZN tomorrow night. It'll be my first time watching him live.
Oh, the Kid Austin kid?
Yeah, Kid Austin. We get to see him live.
He went to DAZN?
He went to Oscar.
Oh.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, so
what he fighting at?
Hey, but when you think about Oscar, he got some good pieces over there that I never even thought about. Ryan, Virgil, Ramirez, Munguia, Jojo Diaz. He got 5 to 7 fighters that are pretty solid over there, you know. And but he got to build around him. And he got Kid Austin if he turns out to be something, you know. But we all know it's dead end when you got Oscar as your promoter as a black fighter. You know, you only go so far.
But put this in perspective, Fred. We already know Oscar was leaking. We already know that because he was trying to sell the Ring magazine. You know what I'm saying? So he was going to use that money, you know what I'm saying, to try to get back up. Right. So we already know Oscar leaking. It's already been shown that PBC been leaking. Mm-hmm. I just want to see how this going to end.
I wonder why people are so in denial still. You know, I was talking to someone. Al really put a hex on these motherfuckers because these motherfuckers are. It's like he's the pimp and everybody's the hoe. Because how the hell you're not speaking out and you not fighting?
Man,
think about it. You ain't fighting. I can see underpaid, undercard, but you literally are not fighting,
bro. Aging them out, man.
Damn.
Like I said, man, I look at it like Al Hammond is like the dope man. You know what I'm saying? But he giving these niggas fake dope.
Yeah.
And telling them to go get my money.
He got them niggas selling oregano.
He got the niggas selling drywall.
But the fact that they accepted the fake dope.
Right.
They didn't ask to see if it was real or check the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't do no thorough check. And then they just still accepting it. Mm-hmm. And then it's gonna mess around and mess up homes.
Oh, it's gonna mess up a lot of homes.
Charlo home already fucked up.
Yeah, I heard about
they
that.
They buying cars that cost more than homes, and that's all their money right there. I gonna pay for the gas.
Mm.
And that Charlo situation go back to where we were talking about that one conversation, that deep conversation y'all had, like, you know what I'm saying? Black people always trying to put your business out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see it with the Charlo girl doing, man, that's messed up.
Put this in perspective. Charlo and Adrian Broner will be 2 years when they get back in the ring next.
What you mean? It'll be actually 2 years or what?
Bro, he has a back injury, Fred. Why do you keep doing it?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, he has a sciatic nerve issue.
No, his back is broken. Spinal.
Oh, it's spinal. Spinal.
What
you say, Blu-ray? Blu-ray trying to say something. What you say?
No, I said you petty.
It's spinal. Yeah, man. That's the highlight of Jim Gray's career. Spinal.
Hey, listen, man. Listen.
Hey, they need to fire Jim Gray. Jim Gray is well past his prime, and he may be good at what he does. He needs a sit down. Give him a sit down podcast or something, because he don't excite the fighters anymore. Like he's not. I respect him for who he is, but I think it's time. I think it's time to tell Jim Gray it's over. It's over.
Hey, Fred.
They need to let me do that shit.
No, they don't, Fred.
I'll be great at that shit. I think I'll be the best in history.
Fred, how are they gonna let you? Fred, you ain't, bro. You ain't want to buy you a sandwich.
Exactly.
How the fuck is you finna be?
I know.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I was just talking. I'm just talking.
I know.
Nigga, I'm just saying, but I would be great at that job. Imagine me and Adrian Broner after a fight. Chicken tenders or nuggets, AB.
Never forget. Hey, listen, y'all need y'all to understand. The Face of Boxing fights next week.
Topless or nude, AB. How you celebrating? I'm joking. That should. Well, anyways,
the Face of Boxing fights next week, though, Fred. I need you to know that.
Face of Boxing.
The Face of Boxing. Jake Paul fights
next week. Jake, I ain't even know.
Now you know. Everybody knows.
I ain't even know. Shit.
Hey, speaking of that, Kyle, what's Uriah, the black guy that spotted the football player? He had something on a podcast where he said because UFC cut him. So he said he was telling everything on UFC about them paying the ring. The ring girls were making $60,000 a show, where the fighters were only making $10,000 a show, and some fighters were making $10,000 to show up and $10,000 to fight. He said that was wrong, so he was exposing them on that too.
That ring girls made $60,000.
Yes,
They cute like that, bro.
That don't even sound right.
No, I can. It's on Google. I can go get it.
No, I'm not saying.
What, they make money off tips? What's going on?
No, like when they have like these shows, these fight shows, those ring girls who sitting there are getting paid more than the fighters.
Yeah, I seen that where the Denver Nugget mascot make more than the highest paid WNBA player.
Bro, I'm so mad at myself, bro. I could have made that type of money, bro.
Hey, you still can do
I'm
it.
disgusted with myself right now, dude.
Still can do it.
Nah, nigga. These old bones ain't allowing me to do none of that. Listen, man. I was legendary. I was really legendary out here in the streets, man.
We don't care about the high school quarterback anymore.
Fred, I got a question for you.
I still got hair.
Question.
I still got hair. Shit.
Don't believe it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe you, my nigga.
Oh yeah, Kyle, you got. Oh, he'll pull up the pictures real quick.
No, don't get him to pulling that stuff back up. Don't get him to pull that stuff back up.
About that. That motherfucker came in during COVID. We cried.
I remember that.
That was one of the funniest shows that we had, dog, during COVID, dog.
Oh,
listen. We was in tears.
The tear.
Oh yeah. Listen, man, I lived the life 10 men could live. You know what I'm saying? I'm a happy guy.
Pictures. That motherfucker got newspaper articles and all that.
Listen, I tell you the truth.
Yo, Fred, I got a quick question.
Listen, there's an interview I did with my homeboy.
Oh, 1 second after that real deal.
There's an interview I did with my homeboy. He was just second or third best in the state, named Alonzo Coleman. Me and him had the same amount of fucking articles in a newspaper, cuz. That's how great I was at this job, dog. I was legendary, man. I should be in the Hall of Fame for this shit, man. That I pulled off.
Kyle, did the city have 2,300 people? Like, how many people in the city?
Oh, this is Charlotte, North Carolina, my brother. This is a huge city.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay.
What up, Max?
What's happening?
Listen. I made the most popular people put that suit on. So we had 2 suits. I was the first one to put it on because it was a bet. And I was so good at it. I said, I'm gonna keep this shit going. And then, at the time, nigga, at the house was fucked up. So they used to give us free chili dogs, free nachos, free Gatorades and shit. Right? So I said, shit, I'm gonna keep this party going. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really eat that much at the crib. Let me go ahead and get this free food right quick. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I ended up staying as a mascot.
Hey.
It was a free meal that came along with it. You know what I'm saying? And you got the games for free and things like that. But I've made some of the most popular people you could think of at our school get to that suit. I'm telling you, man. I've been coercing people into doing shit that they don't want to do for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Mex did not want to go see T.P. Lopez. He did not. You know what I'm saying? I made him go see T.P. Lopez. How it goes, man. I'm a coercer, man. I'm a politician at its finest.
I just saw Earl Spence in a Nike in a commercial.
Yeah.
Nigga look just like him, man. Oh my god, fucking hilarious.
It's sad that only Ryan got commercials.
Yeah.
Hey, you see where Tom Brady signed Deion Sanders' son?
Tom Brady to what?
To one of those NIN, whatever you call those things, where they NILs, where they pay him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he cashed him out.
He signed him a day ago.
Was he promoting?
He's got a brand. Tom Brady has a brand, so he signed him to. He's the first college guy he signed to it.
Oh well.
Hey, but Fred, I got a quick question. Now, when it comes to me, I like the financial realm of the boxing element. How the hell Al Heyman keep getting funded by these hedge funds, man? Like, I'm a real estate agent, and these hedge funds, they want a yield, they want some type of profit, some type of equity. Everything is losing, man. Every time I see a PR ad, it looks fucked up. If I lose $385 million, somebody gonna somebody gonna get me killed.
He had an inside man, Ryan Caldwell.
Okay,
He had an inside man. The hedge fund manager.
got you.
They worked the deal and they got it done.
Because I love your video when you said he's nothing but a middleman.
He's
That's
nothing but
really how I actually. That's really how I found your channel.
That's it.
I'm like,
ain't nothing special about him. There's nothing special about Al. Nothing. It's nothing. I mean, may have the gift of gab. You know,
and he's black.
He can say I graduated from Harvard. I'm serious.
But he robbing people, bro. Like
Yeah.
he's robbing them. Like even if they go somewhere else, he's still getting a percentage.
Hey,
that's why I want to.
Hey,
interview
Dion,
him.
he just been doing what the white man been doing to us for 400 years.
Yeah, he's doing it for 40 years. Yeah,
But it's just like what Fred said. he used us though.
Yeah, he manipulated us, man.
He uses pretty good, dog. But see, the thing is, I saw the light early. See, people still ain't saw the light. They still think it's a black-owned business.
Man, all I know is just with all them fighters, I just knew we was going to have boxing cranking.
He used to go to the fights, didn't he, Fred? I saw him at the Taylor Winky Wright fight. He was sitting in the audience.
He ain't doing that no more.
Nah.
He definitely ain't doing that shit no more.
He know Fred ass gonna run up on him and ask him.
I'll pull up on his ass in the heart. I should go to his house. I mean, all I gotta do is pull up my universe.
You know they're gonna send you away. You the main one they're gonna send away, Fred.
Oh, you already know that.
Fred, you can't go to that man's house, but
I wouldn't. He owned a gun. I wouldn't go there. That nigga owned a gun. I ain't fucking with him. Yeah, for sure.
Gotcha. I needed some context on that because one $385 million loss, another $100 million loss for shit. Did he even make any money in COVID? No.
I mean, nope, because no concert. So he probably made money on like Live Nations. I don't even know. He was well. He was well.
Al owns Live Nation.
He has a piece of it. He's the promoter for Live Nation.
But ain't there an active lawsuit against that?
Yeah, against Live Nation, I believe so. Yeah.
They got lawsuits to ass too.
Hey Fred, did he own Brown Sugar too? That video platform?
Yeah, he owns that too, right? No, did he just sell that, or
he used to put PBC fights on Brown
I
Sugar?
remember that app. That was the app they were trying to build.
I still got it. $3 a month.
You a brown sugar ass motherfucker, bird.
No, it's like it's got black movies and sports on there.
Yeah,
I got a fire stick if you want.
No, I got 3 of them.
You gotta be like Boosie. Like Boosie said, he cutting out all the middlemen. He like go to Boosie.com to watch his movies.
Yeah. Bounce owns them.
Bounce.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because PBC used to fight on Bounce too.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet Al owns Bounce, has a piece of Bounce TV. Let's see. I can find out as you guys talk. Yeah, I can dig deep.
Hey man, what am I watching, man? Like the Suns is getting the same ass whooping.
The Suns are back. They back now. You ain't watching it? They not down 20 no more. You behind.
I'm behind.
He's streaming.
They chilling. They in the game. They came back.
They came back. I'm talking about what I was watching before I got my mom out the shower and stuff. They was losing by 20. I'm like, God damn, this seemed like the same ass whooping.
Hey, since we're on the subject though, undefeated, baby. We tied for the best record in the league, 1-0. You know what I'm saying? Undefeated, bullshit. Beat the Heat today. Let's go.
You back on your bullshit.
Hey, I'm ready for the ball to come back, man.
Hey, Max.
What's happening?
You know you about to lose, right?
Lose what?
Saturday.
Who we playing?
Cleveland.
Oh, hell no. We ain't losing no damn Cleveland.
Yeah.
We gonna mop them too. We actually got bench players now. We got Dragic and Drummond coming off the bench.
Yeah. I gotta see how this go unfold in Cleveland because Garland and
nice.
and Mitchell, you know what I'm saying, guards. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm interested to see what Mitchell does without Gobert there, without a big.
True.
Y'all got to think Cleveland's what the Bills used to be in the NFL.
What?
What?
They played
Bills
with,
actually went to Super Bowls.
Yeah, but they ain't win nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Cleveland will be good, but they won't come in clutch when it matters.
We working though. That's all I can say. We working from
Gobert was so pivotal though.
We working after LeBron Circus left. You know what I'm saying? So
you're a Cavs fan?
Yeah.
Oh, God bless your heart.
I'm Bulls and Charlotte Hornets fan. I follow the Ball brothers.
I feel you. Because look at the LeBron Circus in LA, man. That was horrible.
Oh no.
They got young players that can't shoot.
Hey, well, give your championship back then, since it was such a fucking circus. Give your championship.
I just hope I hope LeBron breaks the record before the end of March, because the Bulls play the Lakers like March 20 something, and if he ain't broke the record yet, the ticket's gonna be fucking crazy.
You already know it is.
Miles, why don't you buy your ticket now?
Because I'm wondering if half the Lakers team gets injured, which they probably will, then the tickets might go down.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, we bought our tickets.
AD gonna be injured. Russell Westbrook probably be injured. Pat Beverly probably get packed out in the locker room.
He'll get traded. Now,
hey, what are y'all's floor tickets? Like $1,600 floor tickets?
Man, that's the Clippers.
Hey, no, who was that? I think was it Pelicans tickets were like for floor seats, but before COVID hit was like $1,600 for two.
Oh, that's good. That's how the Kings tickets, bro. Because I was looking at Warriors Bulls, nosebleeds were over 100. You look at the Kings tickets, like I could be like 15 rows from the floor on the first level for like 180.
And they gave us half our money back. They didn't give us all our money back because COVID hit, so we didn't go to the game, and they sent half the money back.
Half?
Yeah, for the it was Pelicans versus Memphis, right before they closed everything for COVID. You didn't get all of it back.
Hey, Fred, since you play basketball, how you think that's gonna work in Denver?
Who?
Gilbert.
Gilbert?
The dude from the Jazz, Gobert.
Gobert. Who's Gobert?
Minnesota.
He went to Minnesota?
Yeah. But they'll have problems. Hey, Kevin Brower said 20 minutes ago, Trump and Candace Owens.
20 minutes ago.
Candace Owens. Yeah. Rasheed,
that's the only black woman that Kevin Brower has ever loved.
He don't need a black person. I think Trump is who he is. You know, he ain't got to toe that line.
Man.
No, I said that's the only black woman that Kevin Brower has ever loved.
Oh, yeah.
One thing about Trump is he just who he is. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, if you can accept that racism will be out there, look past the racism. The world was better.
You have more money in your pocket, nigga.
And he was giving you money. He was giving money.
He was talking shit to all the world leaders too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was.
If you just look past the racist shit, that motherfucker was on some Victor Newman shit.
But family,
hey man, I experience more racism on here, so I ain't worried about that.
Racist, but I can't never get nobody to articulate how is he racist, because I'm still.
I was about to ask that.
He held more niggas than Biden did. He know more niggas than Biden do.
Nobody can actually articulate how he was racist.
Man, nigga, Biden family had covenants. Nigga, they had covenants saying ain't no nigga to own this property.
I think his son was a crackhead.
The news told him that he was, but I think the closest he could come to is what the whole tenant shit, right? I mean, that might be the closest, but
and they ran with it.
Hold on, Max, hold on.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro.
His father ran that property.
Let me tell you something, brother. If I own apartment buildings, nigga, some of y'all ain't moving in. Here you talking.
Hell, man.
Facts.
You got a $3,500 to $4,500 rent. We ain't doing no
the PJs aren't the PJs until people move in. Like, they're just nice new apartment buildings, and then people move in and they become the PJs. So just think about how things become what they are.
Yeah. Hey, I feel you on that one, Blu-ray. Because I tell my friend the other day, like, look, bro, I really want to help you out, but if I gotta vouch for you, and you do some fuck shit, it falls on me. So I'm not even doing it, bro.
Bro, let me.
You just see, just like Trump.
He ain't tryna
You
fuck
just
up,
like Trump. You just like Trump. Look at you.
Oh, certain niggas stand next door to me. Here you talking about?
Exactly. That's what I
Can I
know. What
borrow
he
some
gonna do.
sugar?
You
I know what he gonna do. He go do the work, but then he go rob them for they shit.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you what. I stay in the neighborhood I stay in. I stay kind of rural area, right? And nigga, I got number Mexicans, nigga, everywhere, nigga. Mexican neighbors on both sides, all down. Nigga, I can sleep with my garage up, my front door open, back door open, bro. They don't bother us. I'm just keeping it honest.
Hey, you're right, Blue, because I had my cousin working for me, at the doctor's office. We don't lock our cabinets with that has the steroids, the dick pills, and all that. How about my boss? Somebody told my boss that he was going around selling the dick pills. Instead of my boss, like calling the cops on him and stuff, man, I had to let him go. I'm like, you can't be doing that shit, man. And got lucky he didn't go to jail for that.
Yeah.
Hey, Birdman, did the pills work?
I don't know, but he was making a lot of money off of them, though.
Hey, it was so sad.
What's his Instagram?
Hey, it was so sad that I had to move off my street.
Hey, Bex, hey,
What?
hey,
Damn, you had to move off? What?
Yeah, because I'm a changed man now. I'm a family man. So if my cousin two streets over just got raided for doing the same stupid shit, and then his son lived down the street from me, like I told him, y'all made me move off the block. I gotta get away from y'all.
Because they gonna watch all y'all.
I gotta get away from y'all. You know what I'm saying? It could be old detectives, like we ain't seen Dion, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Just coming up with
Dion care about the property values. Look at him. Look at his inner Republican. He care about the property values. Y'all niggas bring the property values
It
down.
goes back to what Blu-ray say. I don't want motherfuckers around me.
Hell no. Hell no. Not like that. Fuck that.
I'm out here by the hospital now. I'm willing to pay the $9.50 rent. You know what I'm saying? To get away from people.
For what? One bedroom?
Huh?
Black people,
For one bedroom?
Nah, for a 5-bedroom.
What the
nigga? Where do you live at, bro?
We in Cali, man. We
where
gotta
do
pay
you live at where you can get a 5-bedroom for $9.50 a
That
month?
man said he don't want to live around none of y'all motherfuckers.
Nah, nigga, what the hell you saying?
Bro, hold on, wait. Where do this nigga live at?
I do
bro?
real
Like,
estate, man. I'm a real estate investor, homie. If you got a 5-bedroom, I can rent $60 out on each bedroom per night on Airbnb.
I'm in Ohio.
Yeah, he got a mansion for $9.50. Nigga, like what the fuck?
My boss does Airbnb $800 a night on his 2 houses.
If you was in California right now, you would live next to every nigga in every hood in fucking California. You would be around
that's
every
for one
nigga,
day.
every Mexican, every
$9.50.
ghetto Asian, every ghetto nigga would be right
You renting the garage?
Every ghetto nigga would know who you are.
You in the garage for $9.50, dog.
Hey, Blue. Hey, if you want to get that kind of price, you got to come to Alabama, man.
Bro. They got that down there, Birdman?
Man, they got 9.5, and the highest ones you get by the schools run you about 1,000, 1,200. Nice houses, man.
Bruh, cost of construction in Alabama is $30 per square foot. So that means you can build an apartment building for $400,000, 8 unit.
Yeah. Hey,
flat.
And you can build a house for less than like $120,000. Most people are doing that, but what they're doing now is getting these metal buildings, man, and making bukus off of them.
Hey, Blu-ray. And the sad part about it is I'm cool with my landlord to where my son 2 streets over.
Damn. You got room for one more? Hey, Birdman, send me your plug. You send me your plug with a spot, bro. I'm gonna have like made.
But I'll cap it off. If you're from out of town and you move into Alabama, you'll get a job quicker than a motherfucker been trying to get that same job for years.
I say, do you stay by yourself paying $9.50? You stay by, you ain't got no roommates, nothing?
No, I got a woman.
Oh, you're all lady.
I got a woman.
Yeah, I got a woman.
Way over town.
Woman. Hey, what Farrakhan said? Woman.
Hey, Blu-ray. You know it goes a long way from budgeting that soup list and shit. You know what I'm saying? I only gotta pay half of this, bro. Half of this, bro.
I got a bunch of kids.
She got a bunch of kids. I got 4 kids, but my kids are grown.
Man, you don't even look grown.
You know what, man?
I get it from my mama.
Where the Section 8 office at? That's where I need to go. Fuck the bullshit. Where's the Section 8 office at, man?
Hey, Kyle, what we learned about them LLCs and them write-offs, man, we could be under the poverty level and we can still qualify.
See, in Ohio,
adjusted.
These hoes know the system. In Ohio, these hoes know the system. They got their Section 8 is called Metro.
Bro, you don't have to have an LLC to do write-offs. Who told y'all that?
What?
To be below?
Yeah.
It's easier.
Receipt book, you can write off all kind of shit.
Bro,
Like,
my stepmother is a CPA, been over 30, 40 years, bro. Trust me, my nigga. I know. You can't tell me.
yeah, but I write off
dropped
so
the
much
game.
shit every year for
I need
taxes.
help with my taxes.
I bet. I just shoot me your number. I'll plug you in with him.
Hey,
No doubt.
over here, Section 8,
dope.
the Section 8 people live in the houses just like the rich people do because the owners rent to Section 8 a lot quicker because they're like Fred said, they're going to get their money faster.
They go get their guaranteed money. That's what I'm saying. And that's what these hoes over here do. They already know. They only got to work 6 months to keep their Metro.
Rent $850, 3 bedrooms in Baltimore. That nigga lived next to a Roach Motel.
Man, for real.
And 3 OGs,
hood stove. That
3
nigga
OGs and 14 baby mamas and Tank Davis family. They all live in the same.
A 3-bedroom at $850 in Oklahoma, nigga. I wish.
Real quick, think about this, right? Y'all know General Motors, right?
Who?
Yeah.
General Motors, right?
Yeah.
You know they not an LLC. You know that, right?
Mm.
Y'all didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
They're not an LLC. They're just a company, bro. That's what I'm saying. Bro, anybody want to understand real taxes and business, bro, and get real write-offs? I'll plug you in my stepmother. Trust me.
Hey, I need to,
There
man.
you go, Mix.
Matter of fact, what's your email? What's your email? I definitely would like to get in contact with the situation because I do everything at LLC due to the fact that I don't know, that's my accounting style. But I definitely love other people's accounting style.
Everything in the LLC, you just paying extra taxes, my nigga.
Well, I have an S corporation, so that's a pass through, and that's where
my
I
email
get
in the chat, bro.
I'll put mine in there too.
So I'm not a sole proprietorship with an LLC. I make sure that my tax designation is S corp.
Oh. No, today was like the first day in the mix with the LLC shit. So I'm just trying to learn shit, man. Gave me up, so I know what to do with my money.
What's y'all Metro out there in California?
Section 8.
Section 8.
Do they got like lotteries and shit?
Well, you gotta get chosen. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be on the list and shit for like a couple years, probably.
Do they give them like nice ass houses?
Well, there's Section 8, and then we have the low income program too. Where
There's a lot of low income programs.
Yeah, a lot of those.
But they only pay for like a year, maybe 18 months or.
Man, these motherfuckers is forever. As long as you
that's how it is here too.
Yeah, that's the same thing here too.
But like I tell all the Metro people, like you selling. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you make more than what their guideline and criteria is, they make you move out and then they move your rent up. You know what I'm saying? So like I tell all the females, this is to get you up. You know what I'm saying? Stack you up so you can go to that next level.
Right.
Not just think it's forever. Y'all settling because y'all only work 6 months out of the year.
Yeah.
And plus too, they're moving a lot of these single mothers and these mothers with kids out these apartments and building and redoing them for the younger rich kids to move in and people with money to move in this area now. Apartments, but houses, they can get them all day.
A female can get this house right here on Metro, like this house right here. They would only pay. I'm paying $950. They would only pay like $375.
Shit, my house lease is $1475.
Hey, if they doing hair and they selling candy out the backyard, nigga, shit, they can still work for 6 months.
Yeah, that's what one of my tenants do. She does hair. Hey, hey, Dion, you got bathrooms in your house? It's 5 bedrooms, no bathrooms.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, he didn't mention the bathrooms.
Motherfuckers going to McDonald's and shit. Hey,
bro, I'm getting the landlord to put the half bathroom in the back because it's only one bathroom and she got kids.
Oh,
And
5 bedrooms and
Well,
one
5
bathroom?
bedrooms, 1 bathroom.
it's
Man,
all
what kind of slum is this?
Man, you got
one
them.
bathroom.
They added
20
on.
houses.
They added on probably.
No, the back is an add-on, but that's
Yeah.
where I'm putting the half bath at.
Yeah, they
You know what I'm
added
saying?
on.
You know what I'm saying? It's a nice, decent house, like I said. Where,
You got a porta potty in the backyard for right
y'all gotta
now.
understand where I came from.
That nigga fell up. Show y'all.
That motherfucker got a.
In the backyard just full of holes and shit. Why all these holes back here? Don't worry about it.
No, it's
I'm
like I said.
paying $14.75 a month on a lease, 12-month lease. I got a pool in the back. It's got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and damn commodes look like they're
Damn.
minted. I'm ready to get out of this house.
God damn, bro! I paid $2,000 for a 2-bedroom.
And the best thing about it is when I go on my porch, I don't see no niggas loitering.
You better move. I'm telling y'all, niggas move to these Republican cities, man. Y'all think I'll be playing?
I like
Shit.
being by the water though, Fred. Man, I'm from the West Coast, bro. I need to see some water.
How
I don't
far are
even
you
go
from
to
the water?
Washington.
How far are you from the water?
I'm like 15 minutes walking from the ocean.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Man, I'm getting rid of my Studio City condo, man. Any of y'all motherfuckers want to buy it? Any y'all trying to buy it? Shit, I'll
They
sell
hard
it
to
y'all
sell.
for like-
Condos are hard
You
to
wanna go
sell,
outside?
man.
Studio too?
Sit down.
Condos are really
Yeah,
hard
man,
to
because I got my Las Vegas home and motherfucker about to transition in January. So far I've been collecting rent on the property. You know, good little margin of $1,500 per month.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to at least say, well, if I can't get rid of this shit, can I do a lease to own? Will somebody can I get rid of this shit off a lease to own where
How about
I
you
can
do
break
this?
it down 10% down, no credit check, and like a low percent interest rate?
Hey, how about you do this?
Come on,
just
you trying to give it
to
away.
me and write it off and get it back on your taxes.
Because I got that shit when I was 18 from my father. My father really gifted that property, so you know.
Hey, he did his job.
Hey man,
Shit on
you know,
everything
I love my
but
daddy, nigga. I'm telling you, man, motherfucker. Nah,
My
nigga,
dad didn't give me
that's
shit
my
but
homie.
trauma.
Why you moving to Vegas?
Because of no state income tax.
Yeah,
Fred.
I figured that.
Yeah.
Fred, I don't want to pay. That's why the accountant, I put my email, Blu-ray, I put my email in the back chat. I got to get in contact with this man.
Nah, I just put my email in the chat. Bro,
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, it's Traylon_Curry@yahoo.com.
Perfect. Because nigga, I'm always trying to save a buck in taxes, nigga.
Well,
That's why
I don't see it in here, Blu-ray.
It's TRAYLON_Curry CURY@yahoo.com.
You say Yahoo, nigga?
Nigga said Yahoo.
I see why your shit went out. You was on dial up, nigga. You might as well say AOL.com.
AOL.
Right?
I got it on my iPhone.
I do everything off business credit. That's why I really perfectly like LLCs, because I like that business credit aspect. But I got my man shit right there.
But nah, shit, you know, she gonna give y'all the game you need for sure.
Yeah, that's
I
important.
like to compartmentalize shit. So whatever she got going, I'm listening. Shit,
Make sure
I am not the
everybody
smartest nigga in the room.
Hit up Blue's stepmother for sure.
So I like this shit. This is what we should be talking about, Fred, not all the other bullshit.
Yeah, we should be talking about that money.
Nigga, we got hedge fund buyers. We talked about hedge fund buyers. I got a nation hedge fund buyers. So when they gentrify your block,
big dog
don't
over
be
here,
mad.
Fred. You big dog over here, Fred.
No, I'm not. We all are.
Yeah, big bank take little bank. You the big bank. So what's up?
No. I'm broke.
Come on.
All my shit's in the dirt.
Yeah, I don't want it all. Just give me a little enough to survive, man.
I'm trying to make sure I ain't in the dirt. That's why I'm trying to get my money up, bro.
Fred got everything in a trust. That is funny. Look at Fred. He don't own nothing.
Fred.
He just manage.
Hey, didn't I tell you what my job? I was like, didn't I tell you they can go keep on playing games and carousel dates and stuff for me to go back to third shift?
Mm-hmm.
Now they gave me another date after I done already told them, like, in my head, it's January 1st. You know what I'm saying? The beginning of the year. Now they talking about November 14th. I'm like, y'all didn't change the date 5 times on me now. I got to rearrange my life around my son. You know what I'm saying? To get him just back and forth to school, and y'all keep on switching it up like it's not no inconvenience because it's not no inconvenience in your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I got $1.50 raised though.
Right.
That's basically just to shut me up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because every day I'm in there showing them like, bro, y'all took away the best thing I had. You know what I'm saying? Of dropping my son off every day, picking him up. Y'all took my joy away. You know what I'm saying? Of where I came from to do this, because my parents never got to do that shit with me.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I tell them, I'm counting every day. I got a calendar for y'all to go back to third, because that very first day when I get back to taking my son, man, I might even shed a tear. You know what I'm saying? Because just that walk, you know what I'm saying? Then you see them off, and then when they come running to you after school, man, that's the best feeling as a dad in the world, man.
Best feeling, man. The best feeling.
Ask them how they day go, you know what I'm saying? And then they just get to going excited and stuff like, this happened in class today, man. Like, man, we never got them conversations with my father, you know what I'm saying? But I understand what he was going through.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
It'd be brand new every time you pick him up. It'd be like a whole new day.
Yeah, man. That's what I said. And they taking that from me, man. Like I tell them all the time, like, man, listen, I'm that person that's gonna stand up and speak for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be no group person. I'm gonna come in here by myself every day just to let you know that every day you inconvenience in my life. So every day you go see me. So now y'all know me by first name in the human resource office. And now the spirit team, they coming, because I already knew they was coming, because when y'all do stuff like this, y'all make people start thinking about different options when y'all don't think of them as a person.
Burn that motherfucker down.
See, that's why I appreciate every day that I talk to my pops on the phone. My pops, he a baby boomer, so he's 76. So I appreciate every damn day that I'm with him. Take him out to lunch.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about my dad. Like my dad is my hero, man. You know what I'm saying? And if I would have just listened to him, I would have never had to sit down 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah. Damn, I need to call my pops. Y'all sitting here talking about it. I'm like, damn.
Damn. My dad still owe me a fade. So fuck it.
My dad still owed me what? Dinner.
My dad still owes me a fade. So
he still owes.
See, I don't really know my pops. So.
Yeah. My dad owes me a fade. He knows it.
Yeah. Hey, you know how y'all
you were trying to do a heartfelt moment really quick. He said,
and you know what? You know what's crazy? The older that he gets and the older I get, the less his chances, you know, of winning. I mean, he ain't gonna win, but I'll say like if he's like 60 by the time I see him, I still gotta fade him because it might not be fair, but it wasn't fair when I was 13 and he was 30 something beating the shit out of me. So why should I care now? The table's returned. You know,
it's on site. Hey, listen, hey, Max, and we're gonna pack him out together too. We're gonna pack him out together.
Y'all gonna beat up a 60-year-old man. What the
fuck? He pulled some foul shit with my kid though, and that's why he owes me that. You feel me?
I understand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Listen, we're gonna max him out, pack him out, whatever out. We're gonna throw him out, whatever out you can think of. We're gonna out him. You know
Grandpa lives matter. That's funny as hell.
Hey, I'm glad I had a low energy pops, man. I'm glad I had a low energy pops, man. He was too old to be whooping my ass. Especially when I turned 15, man. You know, it had to be delegation after a while. He had to sit down and talk with me after a while.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. My dad used to give me whoopings all the time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, about the whoopings, dog, I deserved every single one of them. Every whooping I ever got from my pops, I deserved every single ass I ever got from my grandpa. Hey, listen, I wasn't worth shit. I deserved every ass I ever got. So we was like, man, my grandma, my name.
Well, goddamn, homie.
My parents didn't do enough.
Well, damn, did he dog walk you? Did he dog walk you? Did he make you scared? Did he let you break and run?
No, Kyle. He put foots in me, but
those type of ass.
Listen, the foots that got put on me was the foots that I deserved. You know what I'm saying? I deserved every ass I ever got. And listen, I'm gonna tell you something. This is how you know you a bad kid, because when you remember all the ass whoopings that you got and you look back
on him. Say, damn, I sure was an asshole when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Only thing I get mad about my dad is about how you brought me up, you know what I'm saying, for this cold world and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was hard on me and shit. I understand that, but this nigga soft as hell with my kids.
Oh, he always are.
Oh, he old. He old
soft as hell. This
He
nigga
low
come
energy
all the
now.
way out here by the hospital. I'm all the way far away from him, and he'll come because my son said, "Papa, come give me a ride." I'm like, "What? You coming all the way to giving him a ride to the store?" He like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You would never do that for me."
He didn't like you. That's why. He didn't like you, and he couldn't give you back. That's the problem.
No,
he said, "This motherfucker Dion, you always into some shit. I always got a belly out of something."
Oh yeah, I did get them conversations all the time. I did get them conversations.
See, you weren't worth shit. See, you deserve me. All the ass that you got, you deserve. See,
you know what I'm saying? But he just soft as hell with my kids. Like, you know, my dad was an asshole. Like, you know, he like nigga, you grown now. You 16. You getting you some coochie now. You think you grown. So nigga, this is the way I'm gonna run my house. You don't get up for school. I'm throwing water in your bed to make it uncomfortable. You go get your ass up.
I'm with you.
Damn, you had a bed, bro? That's tight.
Damn, man.
Damn, man. You didn't have no bed.
Hey, hell no. My dad gave me. My dad took my bed out of my room, gave me a sheet, and took the door off my fucking room too. That's what I was on for a little bit. He even made me sleep in the closet for a little bit too.
Were you a bad kid? Man,
I mean,
what you think?
I got a mouth on me, but you know.
That's what worse shit. You say worse shit now. What you think?
Hey, that's why you light skin, because your dad beat the black off your ass. So
he sure the hell did. Hey, listen. Hey, matter of fact, I take it back. It was one ass whooping I didn't deserve. Right? Because my daddy always said if somebody hit you, you hit him back. So the one ass whooping that I got, I didn't deserve. When a nigga hit me in school and I beat the shit out of him, my dad whipped me. I'm like, dog, you said. He said, nah, hell no. He said, you're doing too much, man, in these people's school. That's the only answer I didn't deserve. They give me in the back of my head. I had to get on him. You know, you got the first cut, you got the fade and shit, the skin showing in the back. You know what I'm saying? He thought it was a game and shit. Slapping the back of my fucking head, nigga.
I'm about to get off here, man. 5 o'clock come too fucking early.
We about to get out of here too.
Absolutely, Daniel.
Hey, you know what's funny? I actually had thoughts today because I've never had a conversation with my dad like as I am now, and he's deceased now, right? And I said it would be great, right, to have a conversation with her, right? And then I'm going through a pecking order, like who would I want if I could pick somebody to be alive? Would it be my dad or would it be a doctor by the name of Dr. Reginald Sampson? And I said, shit, I want Reginald Sampson to be alive. Then I was like, man, I wish I could have a conversation with my. Then I go down the line, my grandfather and all that. But yeah, man, my dad was an alcoholic, man. I don't even know him. I'll be honest. I know him because through yourself, you know men, you know, and I can see my dad's characteristics in other men, whether I see him on TV or I see him in real life. But nah, he wasn't a good man.
You know what it be though, Fred?
What's that? Say it again.
Whenever somebody got a stepmom, dog, the dude always loses his fucking mind. You know what I mean? Like the dude just turned into a straight coward. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. My daddy wasn't one of them niggas, but I seen niggas' daddies do this shit where they get a stepmama and then they just say, fuck the kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Treat the kid all bad and shit.
Yeah.
Because they too pussy whipped.
Oh, that's what.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how it was with mine.
Yeah.
Pussy whipped son, bitch.
That's why he's still bitch now.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. But he just wasn't active, you know, especially when I was a kid, you know, like he didn't, you know, he wasn't, even though he was 3,000 miles away, he just wasn't an active participant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
he probably the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know?
All the above, you know.
Like, go fuck him up, Fred.
Say it again.
Go fuck him up.
Oh, he did.
He said all of the
Hey,
above.
don't let that stop you.
Y'all wrong.
I ain't got no animosity towards him, you know.
How you do that? How you
None,
get over that
Fred?
shit?
Like none?
No, I'm talking about like animosity now.
Oh, okay.
Like I've moved on. Like
How'd you
My
get
man
over it?
came
Was
with
it because
peace.
he died?
no, I just I kept going. Like I man, I got so many mental blockers, man. It's insane. That's why I'm in the position I'm in now. You know, just mental blockers. Like I was listening to an interview that I was listening to Charlemagne about like anxiety and shit like that. Like I said, anytime I feel pressure, I just lock in on myself. You know what I mean? Like more often than not, it's gonna be a fitness goal because I can control it. I can't control the stock market. I can't control nothing else. So, but now I can invest in my kids more. You know what I mean? But whenever I felt pressure, I just create a fitness goal. Focus on that. ISO focus, and it works. You know, but I've never really. I think I felt refreshed the last time I saw him, 2006 or 7. I went to New York, and I asked him. I told you guys this. Do you have any regrets? He says no, and I was like, no regrets.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I was like, and I wanted to punch him. And my mom, my grandma, my grandaunt, Dre was there, and so we were all there in New York.
Man, you should have stopped this old ass, man.
Yeah, he should have ran that shit.
Yeah, man, I would have had to take off on my pop.
He was too far from me. He was too far. I was at his front door of his. He had a hardware store across street from Harlem Hospital. Harlem Hospital is the hospital where Martin Luther King went when he got stabbed in the chest. Just so you have a point of reference. And
Gotcha.
so I was at the because his shop was in the basement, so you got to walk down in the stairs. So on the East Coast, they got stores in the basement. They don't have that on the West Coast, right? So you walk down in the basement, and he was in the back of the store. I was in the front of the store, and I said, "Do you have any regrets?" And we're probably 10 to 15 feet away, and then stepmom got involved, and I was crying.
No, that bitch.
I would have walked over to that nigga. Like,
I mean, I should have.
So, like,
I should have. I should have, but that was what I needed, though. That was my closure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was my closure, and I've been great ever since.
How old were you?
I was a grown man. 20. I graduated from college at 22, so I was probably 25 to 27, somewhere in there. I don't remember what year it was. I gotta look at the pictures. I don't remember what year that was. I have to ask my mom. But that was the closure I needed because I don't have any pain. Like when I think of my father, which is not often at all, I'll be honest, very seldom, and it's no pain at all.
Man, I could not just imagine not being in my children's life, bro. Like I can't even, like, that ain't even
the same thing.
Like, what the fuck? Like, hell no.
That's soul crushing, nigga. That is some soul crushing shit. If you think about
that's why you're an automatic piece of shit if you ain't. Fuck your status and everything else about your life.
And I'm gonna tell you this though. This is why I always loved my dad. No matter how much we hated like living with him and my stepmom, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, he tried to kidnap me and my brother, nigga. He was like, fuck that. Y'all ain't going back to Oakland. Y'all living with me. Fuck that. But see, as a kid, you don't know shit. As a kid, you're dumb. You don't know. So what happened was the reason why we hated going over there is because she used to make us do schoolwork on the weekends and shit. But nigga,
structure.
That was the best thing we could have done. Like living with him and shit, like, you know what I mean? Because she was nice to us, we just had to do fucking homework. And I'm like, man, I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? My ADD be kicking in and shit. Bounce off the walls. I'm like, bro, I can't do no fucking math, man. Throw me a fucking basketball. But yeah, nigga,
that is math.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, the nigga was like, he tried to kidnap his boy. For real.
See, man, I gotta figure that out, Fred. Like, I don't know how to let it go. Anytime I think about dad, I got nothing but anger because he owes me that. Like, I don't think it's gonna go away until he dies. I think when he dies,
like, you got some other shit going on too, though, Max. So
I'm gonna say,
you know, Max, he wasn't hugged as a kid. That's why he's so fucking angry and upset.
Nah, he tried to take my kid, bro. Like, the fuck.
But let me say it real quick. Like, I didn't grow up with my mom or my dad. I think I was with my dad. Like, my mom and dad got a divorce. Then my dad took us. Then me and my brother. I was in the 5th grade, and then after that, he disappeared. But think when I was like 17, I was selling dope by then. So I was, you know, kind of heavy in the game or whatever. And then came over to my grandmother's house. You know, I'm paying bills and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm in high school paying bills because I had my own house when I was in high school. And I'm taking care of my grandmother and my grandfather and stuff like that. My dad came over to the house and we didn't have a relationship because I seen him once a year, maybe at that. And then I knew I could beat him up. And I told him the truth. Like I had never really had a conversation with him, but I felt like I was a man at that time. So I just told him how I felt. I'm like, nigga, you don't do nothing for me. I take care of your mama. You know what I'm saying? And he slapped me. No lie, slapped me. But I could have easily beat him up, but I killed him with kindness. This is what I told him. I said, bro, let me tell you something. I could hit you back and beat you up. But I said, you know what? Your mother that raised me taught me to honor my mother and my father no matter what.
I respect that.
So I told him, I said, I'm going to obey what your mama told me to do, the woman that raised me, but that was your responsibility. And I'm going to honor that because she told me to. To me, I felt like that killed him more than me actually beating him up. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Man, I would have hit him with that Chris Childs real quick.
Yeah, see, I got that kind of restraint. Like, so I would have put my hands on my brother.
You guys are good men.
Listen.
Hey, that's why Blu-ray rich and we ain't.
But listen.
That's true.
No. I'm good.
But listen, but it's kind of like what Fred said, bro. That was my closure, though, bro.
Yeah. I got the closure. I'm happy.
At that moment, bro, I was free. Bro. I ain't felt nothing by my daddy since, bro.
Right.
Hey, Blue, I got one similar to yours. Remember, I got adopted when I was 11, so I had to leave both of my sisters because my mom at the time, she was around 26 or something, right? So while I was gone, my stepdad raped my 12-year-old sister.
Oh.
No, listen. He raped my 12-year-old sister, right? And so when I got back after I graduated and stuff, he had got out of prison maybe 2 years later. And I was wanting to kill him. Hey, I saw him walking down the road from work, and I was in the car, and he was on the side of the road, and something just told me, don't do it. It's not worth it. And so I got close right then and there. So he used to beat our ass before I moved away. Like, beat us. One got a whooping, the other one got a whooping. So that's why I'm so compassionate about my kids now, because I don't want my kids to ever go anything like that. And my sister, she's straight now, but God's taking care of him. I think he was in the hospital not so long ago, dying of cancer. That's a true story too. So God, he took that burden from me because I didn't have nothing but hate in my heart for that man.
Hey, listen, you hear what Charleston White say? That's why Boosie got diabetes and cancer.
Oh man,
he got diabetes, Boosie?
Yeah. He got I thought he had lupus, or am I getting somebody?
No, he got diabetes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Charleston White said how bad he done in his life.
Yeah. And get this, Fred. He was a semi-pro boxer. He used to go to Florida and box on Saturdays. He used to beat my mom and everything, man. So God's dealing with him right now.
Disgusting, man. Disgusting.
Man,
you know, my only thing that I have is like I lost two important people. Well, Doc, I lost during COVID, and my grandfather. I like those two men. Like, I wish I could like share my successes with them. You know, like, and it's that's more pain by far than my father. Like, I can give two fucking shits. Like I don't even care to have relationship with the kids that he made with the stepmom. You know, I have no.
Hey, Fred, you don't feel no type of way when it comes to your kids about like the grandfather situation?
Explain.
Like them not having a relationship with their grandfather because your father's a piece of shit.
Well, he's dead, so it's.
Oh, so that's an easy out.
Yeah, that's easy out. But but two, I'm
hey,
so
roll
your window up, Kyle, or mute yourself. I'm so pragmatic though. Like, I'm emotionalist when it comes to decisions. I'm not emotional at all, and Dre had to get used to that. Like, no. Like, because she's very like empathetic and soft and very womanly, right? But I'm like, no, I don't give a fuck. No, yes, no. It ain't no in between. None of that.
How do you do that, man?
It's
Like,
The trauma, bro. He got trauma.
hey, I be dealing with it inside, man.
I don't know if it comes from trauma. Like
trauma, it ain't about having trauma, because think about this: when you're a businessman, bro, and when I became a businessman, bro, when you're doing business, you can't insert your feelings. Period.
Exactly. Yeah. Have to be
I have
out
no
of
emotions when it comes to a decision. None. And that used to bother Dre. Oh, for sure. Now it's like, nah, we good. We just keep the train on the train tracks. You know, like it's funny how Dre has become me because or like me, similar to me, because I asked her about the Kanye situation. I said, did you see Kanye with the White Lives Matter shirt? She says, no, only thing I care about is Team Hawthorne. And I was like, oh, I like that answer. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she just.
And you almost went and had another kid, huh, friend? Yeah, baby.
That's the funny thing. I tell her, I said, I was like, I want more kids, you know, but I don't want 2 baby mamas, you know what I mean? So I'm not having. That's it. You know, that's it. So, I don't want the baby mama. If I could have the baby without the baby mama, which is impossible, I would do it. But
I would too.
I wouldn't make that commitment to another woman.
Nah, don't have test tube babies, man. They don't turn out that good. Don't do that.
Not unless test tube baby.
You, man?
Just shake that shit up.
Hey, remember Robin Harris, test tube baby? What was that?
Dang.
Hey, what's up, Q?
What's up, y'all? What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
But shoot, all right, man. Yeah, Blue. I was just not Blue. I mean, yeah, Blue Ray. I was just listening to your little testimony, man, and man, I applaud you so much.
Why it got to be little, man? Why it's got to be a little testimony though?
Oh no! It was short. It was short and sweet. That's why.
Man, don't listen, Kyle.
Yeah, man, I know Kyle full of crap, but be talking crap. I know he be talking crap. But yeah, man, I applaud you, man, because that takes so much, you know what I'm saying, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, man.
Right.
For real. Because like, see, I'm kind of feel like how me and we all mix like about my father, because I don't have a good relationship with him. The only thing I ever respected from my dad was he worked 2 or 3 jobs and put food on the table, gave my mama the whole check. Like he only had a little bit of money just for gas. That's it. Like, I respect him for working hard for providing for his family. That's the only thing, you know what I mean, that I respect my father.
But watch this, Q. If I would have punched my dad back, bro, that would have been 100% emotion, because when he slapped me, it didn't even hurt.
Yeah. Dang.
It didn't hurt.
Dang.
So if I would have fought him back, it would have been 100% emotion, bro.
Right.
And
right, true.
I guess because me having to process certain emotions by myself, and my mom and dad not being there, and I kind of low-key got desensitized. I'm kind of like Fred, like, it taught me not how to be emotional when I'm making decisions.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue, can I ask you a question?
And it's hold on real quick, Birdman. It is
okay.
And it's not about not having feelings and not being emotional, because I have emotions. Don't get it twisted. It's just the meaning that I know how to control them. And if I make a decision, it's because I want to, not because I feel some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Blue, is that a Southern thing? Because the way you said your grandmother told you that, we were told that back when we were like little kids. You know, we got to honor our mother, you got to respect mama and all the grown-ups around you, because your days are short.
Yeah, the Bible said that.
Hold on, let me go here. And I know when Deacon and Mike, you know, a lot of people in here, they try to go spiritual, and I know Birdman, because I'm really a spiritual guy, and I believe in reading the Bible, all that. I believe in Jesus, all that. I just don't lead with that all the time. But I was raised in church, and I live my life out biblical principles. That's just what it is.
You can tell that you get that vibe off of you, man.
Because when I'm gonna keep it 100, y'all. Watch this. I want everybody to sit back and go back to your neighborhood, bro, and analyze every nigga in your hood that didn't honor their mother and father, and see where they at now.
Damn.
Yeah, my homie
How
Joseph,
you
his mama
doing?
was
I'm
selling
Matt.
pills
I
to
live
be
on my
able to
own, take care of my
feed the
kids.
house.
Nice to meet you.
That is something to think about.
So,
Look at the majority. We're not talking about the anomaly. The average nigga that didn't have discipline in the home, that didn't get whoopings, that didn't have no type of structure in the home, the niggas are either dead in jail or working. No shade that people working I'm gonna say a low budget 9 to 5, because you can have a 9 to 5 and make 6 figures a year, but they not really doing good from the ones I've seen. When I look at the people that I know personally,
you right
on drugs and in jail. And
you right.
I was still in high school getting whooped and had to be in the house at a certain time. But me and all my brothers, we business owners and we straight.
Yeah,
that's dope. See, that's dope, man. That's dope.
Let me say this
My
though.
business paid
let me say
off.
something right quick. Let me say something right. What really hurt me, like my fiance just told me yesterday. She was like, "Man, you got so much doggone hatred. You so evil inside because how you feel towards your dad." She was like, "Man, that's one of the reasons why like I don't even want to like I don't want to marry you, because you gotta let it go."
But
and then that really,
yeah,
she told me that straight up just yesterday.
God damn.
Talk to your dad, you confronted your father.
See, the thing is, I don't want to.
But cute.
Gotta do that.
But I know I have to though.
But watch this. That's not what I asked you, fam.
What you say?
I said that's not what I asked you. I understand you don't want to, but have you?
Have I? No.
Hey, if you speak to your daddy and y'all go through that, and after everything's said and done, just walking, you'll feel that burden lifted off of you. Believe it or not, man. Because I felt the burden lifted off of me when I forgave my stepdaddy. I was walking, I was floating, man. I felt so good about it, but at the same time, I was kind of sad,
I'm gonna tell you how lost my father was as it pertains to my life. My best friend, we traveled together because we ended up being both teachers, and he let me stay in his house one summer. You know what he told me? This is how lost this man. He said, "I thought you were coming over to tell me you were gay." That's how,
what?
Damn.
That's some offbeat shit, man. I'm surprised you didn't knock his ass out. That's some more offbeat shit.
But I'm gonna tell you this. He has an idea what California is. You know what I mean? California. I'm traveling with a guy. I'm like, no, what's up, man? What the fuck are you talking about? No, man. But that's how detached he was from me. No interactions. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No interactions. So,
hey, Fred, did he get along? Did he get along with your mother? Did he get along with your mother, or did he despise you because of your mother?
I don't think they had the best relationship, but they were like how can I say it? Like boyfriend and girlfriend.
I know, because child support does that. Like if you get on child support, it makes it like that sometimes.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was animosity between the stepmom and my mom. Wait. They let you go. And then so my brother-in-law blew his brains out, right, in the bathroom. Just blew his brains out, killed himself, right? But here's the catch. So I go to the funeral. It was the weekend. It was the Thursday of the Sean Porter Keith Thurman fight, right? And so I go to Atlanta. Then I fly out Thursday to go to the fight. Me, Dre, and Lincoln at the time. And Lincoln had to be one. He was barely walking. And this is how the disdain is still there. My stepmother says, does she speak English? So you see the disrespect. You see the lack of respect. You see what I'm saying between my father and my stepmother. And Dre was like, I said, nah, all we got to do is pay respects where and just do what it is. This is me in real life. Like, this is my decision. We just gonna do the right thing, and then keep it pushing. We ain't carrying nobody's emotions, none of that baggage. We ain't gonna argue. We ain't gonna fight. We just gonna sit here for an hour because that's the right thing to do. Pretend we're sad, and keep it pushing. I haven't spoken to her since, but I'm like, come on.
Hey, y'all, I see this. I need advice, Fred. My uncle just died, right? So the funeral's coming up. My dad will probably be there. First time seeing him in like 10 years.
Wow.
Now, like, I still feel the way I feel, right? Because I ain't never get the closure. And he, like I say, he pulled some cat shit. Because I tried to do the right thing, right? We had a bad relationship. I had my daughter. My daughter's probably 2 or 3. I said, all right, I'll give y'all a chance to be good grandparents, even though you're horrible parents. You know what I'm saying? Do that. They live in San Diego. I let her go for a week. I said 1 week. They kept her for almost a month, bro. And I went down there, spent all my money, because I was broke at the time, spent all my money on a Greyhound, 14 hours to get to San Diego. I pop up, show up at the door. My dad knows I'm on probation. I'm not even supposed to be leaving the county. So he opened the door. He looked left, looked right. He said, you bring the police with you? I said, no. He said, don't come back till you do. Close the door. Right? So after that, I was like, all right, he owes me one. And he ended up beating the bus back. So I had to take the bus back. He beat the bus back to drop my kid off finally when I went down there, in person. But every week was a new excuse why my kid couldn't come home. My kid couldn't come home. My kid couldn't come home. So ever since then, I told him. Now, since then, my great-grandma died. I went to that funeral, and I told my grandma, you tell that motherfucker, don't look at me, don't talk to me, don't come up to me, don't say hi to me, or I was going to crack off, and I'm not trying to disrespect shit. And he did it. But this one, I don't know, bro. Like, I just really feel like I need to get off. Is there anyone here who feels like punching them is not the answer? I know it's a couple of y'all. Does somebody support this decision?
Punching them is definitely not.
Man, pack him out, man.
Not at the funeral.
Man, to be responsible, man. Let's find at least some common ground for the public setting.
Yeah, the reason why is because you're going to teach your daughter that's the solution to problems.
Oh, she ain't gonna be there. My daughter ain't gonna be there.
All right, it still get back to her regardless of how
it's gonna get back. Yeah.
Like you got to teach.
My daughter knows. My daughter knows that he
problem solving.
Hey, Max, if you want to evolve, do the right thing, and just you don't have to say nothing to him. Just evolve, be the bigger person. So your daughter might even see that in you.
Oh man.
See, like,
bro.
I'm not the bigger person.
No. Hold on. See,
I'm like a medium. I'm like a medium person.
No, hold on. Let me tell you about like me when I'm going through. Like, see, the thing is, I've been holding all this hatred for all these years, like with my dad. And the thing that's killing me, that's eating me up more. You know how they say it takes more to hate than to love. It's taking more.
That's false.
It's hurting me. No, that is true, dog. No, that is true. It take more energy. It takes more, dog. I know it do. You can't tell me it don't, dog.
Y'all damn living rent free in y'all head.
But it's gonna take more to stop hating someone that deserves to hate and try to pretend you love someone that abuses you or does shit wrong to you.
Man, bro, if you go beat up your daddy, what the universe gonna give you?
Right. And you got
hold on.
Let
me say this real quick. I gotta say this.
But no. Let me finish.
People always.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say this.
No, what's really killing me? Oh, my bad.
Wait 1 second, all of them. Go ahead, Kyle.
No, but the thing is, the people never read the whole verse of that verse in the Bible, right? The thing about it is, the Bible also says, provoke your child not to wrath.
That's a fact.
So,
I was gonna say that.
Hold on. Listen, but
I was gonna say that.
Hold on. Let me help you out, Kyle. That is a fact. But watch this. It's kind of like, if you could, let's say crime or passion, right? You can't get off on crime or passion if you leave the scene or leave the situation and come back. You going to jail, nigga. Period. Because you had time to what? Think. So when we're talking about provoking your child, if you don't do something right then and there in a situation and you get time to go think and all that and you come back and do something, that's not provoking you.
That's premeditated murder.
He already been provoked.
Intent.
He provoked me 10 years ago, so fuck him.
Hey, but premeditated assault don't have that much time on it.
Yeah, but saying fuck them ain't solving the problem because they've been doing that for years. So I honestly would suggest like get a mediator that is strong enough to mediate. I don't know if it's your grandma, your uncle, your brother.
Well, see, here's the thing, Fred. Just recently, in the past couple months, my stepmom, who's the biggest bitch in the whole fucking world, and probably 80% of the reason I hate my dad too, right? But She just like I ain't talked to her for a minute. She just caused drama. She lied on my grandma. She did all kinds of weird shit. And my dad like either pretends he don't know or say he don't know because he probably don't. Now, no one in my family fucks with my dad and my stepmom. My grandma do because that's her son. You know what I'm saying? So, but she don't want to get in the middle of shit because she old. She just try to stay out of shit. Everyone else in my family don't like them. They don't want to be around them. They don't want them at their house. So it's like there is no media.
That has nothing to do with you, because now you're carrying all the momentum from like your family. It's about you.
No,
right?
but my family feels that way because of what they did to me and how they used to treat me.
No, but what I'm saying has no bearing. It has no bearing on. That's your get out of jail free card. That's your excuse. Oh, fuck my dad. I ain't got to do this. No, nigga. You got to go holler at your dad. You got to be the biggest you've ever been in your life. I flew to New York for this conversation. 3,000 miles. I took Dre because I knew I was gonna have the conversation. I took Dre. I was like, okay, we're gonna start this thing over. I got my grandaunt, I got my grandmother, I got my mom, I got my forever woman, and at the time Dre was my girlfriend, and it didn't work out. Now I wanted to beat him up, but it's.
But Fred, watch this. We talk about men and mental health, right?
Right.
Now watch this. Now, Fred, you could probably attest to this because I used to have kids in my class that would act up, right?
Right.
The average person that's not knowledgeable about kids, the first thing you say, that kid is bad, right? Mm-hmm. But when you get the backstory and you understand what's going on inside the home, well, you know what? That kid didn't even get to eat last night.
Facts.
They didn't even have dinner. You see what I'm saying? So you thinking that the kid bad, but the kid is lashing out because they're hungry.
I used to be one of those kids, Blue. I know what you're talking about.
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying. And we all know people that we went to school with that were having trouble in the home, but the way they were released frustration is come out and fight. Mm-hmm. But when you come in, I just like me and my ex-wife recently, bro. We've been divorced like 5-6 years, bro. Mm-hmm. We just now going to counseling.
Dang.
And so we're in counseling, and the light bulb is coming on for me for situations that happened 10 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
But guess what? If I want to combat her and go back and forth with her, bro, we never gonna solve nothing. But actually sitting down, having a mediator like Fred talked about, and having a therapist and communicating and getting an understanding, it's actually been helping. It's been helping her.
What about the whole fool me once shit? What about the fool me once shit? Because I tried to be the bigger person by letting him be in my kid's life after we're done. He kicked me out at 15. I had my kid at 23. So almost 10 years later, I said, hey, I got a daughter. I want you to try to be a grandfather. I try to do the bigger thing. And what he do? He pulled some fucking cat shit. So it's like, how many times I gotta keep being the bigger person? And when it's just like, all right, bro, like,
thanks. Why don't you just let it go?
Because I ain't seen him yet. I need the closure. Y'all got your closure. I ain't never seen him, ain't talked to him. None of that shit.
My opinion, like Fred said, just have a mediator, somebody that's not biased on his side or your side, and y'all just talk.
Yeah, and you got to be absolutely the bigger person. You have to be the bigger person. You have to be your dad's father, like in your head. Like you can't. If you resort to violence after a conversation like this, you the bitch. You the.
I don't know if you noticed, Fred. I'm not that good of a bigger person.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's the one moment that's going to change your life forever. If I give you $1 million, it will change your life forever, right?
Yeah.
Imagine getting 20% of your social emotional equity back in your head. 30%.
It's the only shit I got left, man. I've been on a tour trying to get rid of this shit. I've been patching up shit with everybody in my life that I had.
That has nothing to do with your dad. That has nothing to do.
Yeah, I know it's the last bit.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you want to mediate, Fred?
Sure.
You probably is the best mediator. You probably is the best mediator, man. You know, look at you stepping in.
I mean, maybe a Zoom call. I don't know, before the funeral. You know, I don't know.
Nah, I gotta feel that in-person energy because I gotta tell me the bitch to his face.
No, but you can't go there like that.
that, he gonna shut down, bro. You
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't.
He already shut down. This look, this the motherfucker ain't talked to me. He ain't reached out to me.
Are you going there to heal or you going there to fight?
I think both are related. I think both are related.
Hey, Mitch, think about it like this. If you go there and you fight your dad, you're just taking yourself away from your daughter.
Okay, but look at it this way. How do y'all feel about grown men that abuse children? You think they should get a pass?
Of course not.
No.
Okay, well, he was a grown man and abused a child for hell of years. So how the fuck I'm gonna not put hands on him?
No, hey, Max, remember that story I told you about? I could have killed my stepdaddy, but I didn't. He beat me. I say beat. He beat. I'm light skinned, man. I had to go to school like that, made fun of and everything.
See, I went through the same thing.
Hey, but I told you once you forgive,
I forgot.
That shit would make you so much lighter, man.
Yeah. Bro, listen, my dad beat me. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. My dad beat me so bad one time, bro. I wore a turtleneck to school in August.
In Texas. I'll be laughing.
Watch this, bro. Hold on. The CPS came to the house, bro. This is true story, bro. CPS came to the house. So when they came to the house, the police came to whole shebang. My dad told them people, he said, let me tell y'all something. I work 10, 12 hours a day. If I can't discipline my own child, y'all take them. Period. Bye. Y'all can go. Guess what we said? Daddy, we don't want to go. Because even though he beat us, we knew he loved us. You know what I'm saying? And he had our best interests at heart. And bro, let me keep it 100 with you, bro. Another thing, and God just put this in my spirit. Now, remind you, my dad walked away after the 5th grade, and then my grandfather and grandmother took over, right? Now, my grandfather, he was in the house, but he wasn't active. Because the only thing he did was go to work, come home. My grandmother had his food ready. He cut the TV on. He put his hand in his pants. Can't nobody say nothing to him. Don't nobody bother him. That's Papa, right? So if he was like that with us, he was probably like that with my father. So truth be told, my dad had a dad, but he really didn't. He wasn't a dad. So when I had to think about, well, my dad didn't have a good dad. So maybe he didn't know how to be a father to me.
Same thing. I'm going through the same.
So I had to think about that, and that helped me get over my dad too, because he really didn't have an active father. So the only thing I did was it just gives me motivation to be the best father I can be.
Right.
I agree.
Same thing. And see that's what's killing me. What's killing me is like, even though I know I'm killing myself, I keep holding on like this hatred. But what's killing me is like, damn man, I got a woman that I know she loved me and I love her, but she don't want to marry me because I'm holding on to all this hate. And I don't want to. And what's killing me also, when I look at my son every morning, man, when he wake up,
me too,
man, I just look at him and I just cry for myself, because I be like, because I don't want to pass that down to him. You know, like I don't want, because kids can feel, they go off emotion and they can feel even if you don't say anything. Everything's motion and vibrations. And they can feel when you upset. They can feel when you got anger. They can feel all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially
my son, because my son has autism. You know what I'm saying? And like he can feel that. Even when I'm upset and everything, like he can feel that. Like for real. That's what's killing me more. Like yeah. For real. And I know I need to let it go, man.
And you got to ask yourself, is this family unit more important? Is marrying this woman more important? Because you obviously love the pain that your father gives you over loving that woman, over loving that family unit. So you really got to make a decision, because what you have now, you will never get it back. Never. Right. Not from another woman, not from two women, not from having another child by another woman.
And you're right.
The fact that woman has enough courage to tell you and not leave,
should keep her.
Is saying, I'm going to see if he's a man. I'm going to see if he's man enough to take care of what he need to take care of.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
By all means.
But friend, it's kind of
right.
right. It's kind of like this. We as men, we don't want to suffer for what another man did.
Yeah.
Say that again, please. I'm sorry.
When dealing with a woman, right? She might got treated bad by another man. So those emotions transfer over to the next woman you're dealing with sometime. I mean, they'll transfer them emotions into your relationship.
Right.
He probably some of his anger issues, and it might be affecting their relationship. So she's saying, babe, I need you to deal with your childhood trauma because it's affecting us. And she sees.
Oh, damn sure.
Yeah. And it is. It is.
Hey, Q, you're starting the process because you're letting it out with us, man. All you got to do is just go by and just do the right thing.
And she just said to me this yesterday, because I said to her in the past, this is how deep and evil I know I have so much hatred and evil I have towards my dad. Because I told her one time, I was like, if he ever died, if I ever went to the funeral, and I don't want to go to the funeral, but if she was like, if that ever happens, like, I'm dragging you to that funeral, you going or whatever. And I was like, if I go, I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna laugh. That's how evil. And she was like, man, by you saying that, that's why I don't want to do it, because you got too much. It's way too much, and you need to let it go, like for real, like. Because and I can see, because I'm hearing things that's happening with my dad going on. Like, I know God taking care, like punishing him for the things that he done towards me and my brothers and my mom and everything. Like, he's losing vision vision right now and all that. And it's like, when people tell me like, yo, Q, man, your dad is doing it, it's like I have no emotion. It's like I feel like, okay, good. That's what he get. That's what he deserve for doing like. And I know that's not good, though. I know that's not good.
And you got to think too. You're a grown man now. He can't hurt you no more, man. Have you ever thought about counseling, talking to people about it, man? Loosening up.
I talked to. I had, but I stopped. But I need to go back. I need to go back, man. I need to. For real.
Are you a church? Do you believe in God and stuff?
Oh yeah. I was raised in the church.
Okay, so if you're raised in the church, you got to think about it like this: you can't enter the gates of heaven with hate in your heart, or you haven't forgiven somebody. So you got to do that, man. You don't want that on you.
How far away does he live from you?
Oh, my dad only stayed like 15 minutes from me.
Oh, okay. And when last time you saw him?
Man, I ain't seen my dad in probably since my auntie died, and that was 2 years ago. She died. What were we in 2022? Yeah, 20.
Tell your wife, tell your future wife to set up the meeting.
Yeah.
Because if you lose her,
if I lose her, that's it. I'm crushed.
Yeah. No, for real. Yeah, it's just a matter of, are you going to gain everything or lose everything?
You're right. Because I even told her, I was like, man, if he passed away, man, I'll let it go. She was like, no, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
You have so much hatred. No, you wouldn't. You would not let it go. And she was like, and she told me this. She was like, but you need to let it go. Why? At least tell him how you feel while he alive. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't, and I'll tell you my experience. I didn't go to my father's funeral. I had no emotions. Like, I was free, right? The guy I spoke of, Reginald Sampson, he offered to pay for me to go to the funeral and come back the very next day. I said, nah, I really don't feel like going. I really don't feel like it's over. You get what I'm saying? Like, I have no pain. I'm not mad. I have no callous. I'm not doing this out of anger or nothing. I got the last conversation that I had, and that was my closure. You know, funeral is just ceremonious, you know, but you want to win in real life. And there's no guarantee that he's gonna die before you.
Hey, Fred,
You're
can I ask
right.
you a question, Fred?
Because life is not promised to nobody. You're right.
Do you have any good memories of your daddy? Like any?
I do because I went to New York as an adult in the summertime. So I'm a man. I'm not spending a lot of time with him. Me and my best friend Nyron are traveling. We would travel, but I would go to New York every summer to spend time with family. You know.
What about just you and him? You and him?
No. I don't even remember. Nah, I don't remember. Like, I remember going to a football game. Like, I don't have any great memories. You know, like nah. I remember him giving us money as a kid. You know, but no like the Huxtable stuff now.
Like what y'all are going through, like what y'all been through, it's opposite of me and my daddy. Because my daddy, you know, he didn't have much, but he was a hard worker, and he would come and get me when I was 4 and 5. He would walk me from where I lived at on his neck all the way to where he lived at in the country. Man, he showed me around like I was the most precious thing in the world. That's why I love my daddy to this day, because he don't have to have anything. He showed me that love. That's the best love I had as a grown man, besides my kids loving me, and his love. That's what keeps me going and motivated. That love right there. That's why I love my kids so much.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, no, that's great. And that's why we differ, because my dad was financially successful. He was a locksmith for Harlem Hospital, and he had the hardware store right across the street from Harlem. So he was double dipping on the contract. You know,
see, my dad, he couldn't read. He still can't read, and he couldn't drive. He would walk back and forth to where he retired, or when the company left, he didn't have a job. Now he's on Social Security, but he worked like all he could.
Yeah, I got
Hey, Q.
Yeah.
How about I beat up your dad and beat up mine? That way it ain't personal.
I don't want to beat him up though, because I know I can. Like Blu-ray said, I know I can do that. But
you don't want to do that.
Well, how about we just give him a whooping? Take your belt off and do it like you did.
Man, I know I need to let it go for myself and for my son, dog, because my son about to be 2. You know what I mean? And I don't want to pass down no generation curses. You know
don't
what
do
I'm
stuff
saying?
that inflict pain on y'all. Man, like we gotta not fall in love with pain. You know, like like on the internet, the solution is always fighting.
Yeah.
You know, as Deacon would say, I want to meet you, bruh. You know what I mean?
Hey, Fred, you know what they say? Violence is never the answer, but it is sometimes a solution.
I mean, there are moments, but now you talking about
in self-defense.
Yeah, but you're talking about freedom, though. Like I'm telling y'all from my experience, I've never get on this show and talk about the pain that I have. I don't have no pain with my father. Zero, zilts, nada. And that is because of what the meeting that I told you guys about. I have no pain. The only pain that I have is that I lost my grandfather at 17. That's the only, I still feel that pain. I cry at least 10 times a year. You know, that's the only pain that I have, that I didn't get a chance to, he didn't get a chance to see me as an adult. Or he and I have adult conversations. That's it. But my father, nah, I have nothing. And because I got closure. And I'm telling you, if you inflict more pain on your pain after this conversation, knowing that you are accountable for your own healing, you're the fool. That's it. Put yourself in a safe place where you can win. Go ahead. What's up, Bird?
Hey, Fred, do you think, I'm talking about Q. Hey, Fred, do you think Q's son, since he's 2, has a right to meet his granddaddy or to be around his granddaddy in his old age? So that's why, Q, it's up to you to fix that, man. Even though your daddy, you got to learn how to forgive. And I mean, it's easy for me to say it, but, you know, that's going to be up to you.
Yeah, you're right. Because even my fiance, even she told me, she was like, I want him to see, you know what I mean, your dad and stuff like that. And it's like, you know what I mean? I'm like, and I'll be telling her like, man, heck no. But I know I need to let it go, man. I know I do.
You think it's pride?
It's all that.
Yes,
it's everything.
All right, good luck with that, Q. Let me know how you did it.
Hey,
Like,
but you know, there's
I know I got to.
Every day your woman is falling out of love with you.
Yeah.
Oh,
because you're not being responsible.
She because it's leaking on her. She don't want that on her.
Yes. Every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Don't lose your woman. Don't self-inflict. Don't self-sabotage. You know, every man on this panel has to go through that with a woman, whether it's drugs, whether it's alcohol, whether it's sex, whether it's father, whether it's every man will have a pinnacle point, whether it's public with her or whether it's in his or whether he's been hiding it with a lie.
Yeah.
Do I want this woman? Do I want this family? Am I gonna make this shit work? Every man on planet Earth will go through that.
Yeah.
And you got to make that decision.
You're right.
And I'm telling you,
Damn
life
sure right.
is great on the other side. It is fantastic. I'm being honest, man.
And then I look at my brother. I look at my oldest brother because my oldest brother passed. And he was on dialysis for 14 years. Man, he died when he was 32 years old. He died in 2017. And my oldest brother, I'm the third oldest. I got 3 brothers, and I look at them. Even my youngest brother, you know what I'm saying? He just got baptized. He gave his life to God and everything. But he didn't go through what the rest of us 3 went through with my dad, because he was the baby. He was the spoiled one. And it's like, and I look at my oldest brother, I'd be like, dang man, how you did it? Like, how did you do it? Like, I want to get to what he accomplished and like what he, you know what I'm saying, got free from, because he let it go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for real.
Man, the fact, man, you having this conversation with perfect strangers, so that means you're actually having this conversation every day in your head. And
yeah, I do.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, the pain. See, I was young and still moving, so my pain wasn't like pressure. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was like, I would love to have a relationship with my father. You know, that's part of the reason why I went to New York every year, to have a relationship with him, right? And it just didn't materialize. You know,
but you tried, didn't you, Fred?
Yeah. I believe I did my part. I believe I did my part, and I'm telling you, the rest of your life will be the best of your life if you do it. And I'm not saying wait. Fuck the wait, nigga. Do it now. Do it tomorrow. If you go in there with a clear intention to heal, do it now. Don't go in there with no selfish. Be as raw and as open as possible. Because when we're a kid, they say, get a basketball. Don't cry. Be a man. Defend yourself. They don't tell you about the other side of being a man. That's that love. That's, you know, that's a healer. You know, that's a leader. You know, and I'm telling you, I wouldn't wait, because you're taking life off of your back end. So you were supposed to live to 95. Now you're gonna live to 94. Now you're gonna live to 93. You're taking life off the back end.
Yeah,
all this shit. Yeah, I without a shadow of a doubt.
And she just told me this. Like, this is another thing she told me. Like, what I've been going through now is like, when the hurricane happened, because I just been in my house. I ain't been in my house not even 6 months. I'm my first time home buyer or whatever.
Congratulations.
So thank you. Sure. So because I'm in Orlando, so Orlando, Florida. So got the house, you know. Got the house and everything, brand new, you know, it's a brand new roof and everything. A hurricane happened, hit my roof, boom. I'm like, all right, dang. Then turn right back around, doggone, still brand new appliances. I got brand new appliances. Boom, refrigerator went out with the hurricane. I'm like, dang. I'm like, man, it's a Blair Witch Project on Black Cloud on me. What the heck going on? I was like, ain't nothing good. I'm like, every time I turn around, there's nothing good happening to me. So she was like, I was like, man, dang, man, all this going on, you know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, doggone, you look at it like that because you still got all that hate towards your daddy.
Yeah, everything comes out negative.
Yeah, everything. She said that's what you always so damn negative. That's what she
Right.
just told me all this yesterday. You so damn negative. That's what.
Man.
Man,
Hey,
I'm
but Fred,
like, man.
hey Fred,
What's up,
I
bro?
gotta hit the gym early in the morning, man.
I appreciate you, dog. We're gonna get out of here too.
Salute,
I just want to leave without completing this
All
important
right, Blu-ray.
Hey, y'all good?
All right, Blue.
I've been holding on as long as I can. I'm tired. I got deadlifts and squats in the morning.
All right, thanks for all the advice, Blue. I appreciate you, bro.
It's all love.
Salute, Blue.
Yeah, but both of y'all, man, I'm telling you, please don't go in there with the threatening mindset. Go in there with the intentions on healing, and I swear before God, the clouds are gonna open up like in a movie where Jesus just comes down and like you just see Jesus like in real time.
You know my problem though, Fred? The more I love my daughter as she gets older, the more I hate my father for being a bitch. Because I feel like he should be like,
that's
you know
how
what
I am.
Like the kids shouldn't have to reach out to the grown man. I know if something happened to me, my daughter, I'd do everything I could to get back to her. So I feel like, why is it my responsibility as a child? But now I'm a grown man, I'm not a kid no more. But the more I love my kid, I'm like, how the fuck can my dad not have loved me like this? This is so easy, it's so effortless, it's so pure. Like, how?
Yeah, but
that's how I feel.
One or the other is growing, love or hate. Which one are you feeding? It's simple.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
If you feed in hate, that's what you gonna get. Hate. You
know, hate in your heart. Let it out.
Yeah. You know, I'm pleased. I'm telling you, man.
Like they say, you can't serve two masters.
Man, please listen to me, man.
Both of y'all.
I'm telling you, whatever God y'all believe in, I'm speaking for God right now. Go in there with the intentions to heal. Fuck all the bullshit. Fuck all this ego-driven conversation, ego-driven mindset. Make yourself as vulnerable as possible, and you will get your closure. When you get your closure, you're gonna feel amazing. It's gonna be pain regardless, but now you know. You gotta know. It's like it's apples and oranges. I've only had one anxiety attack in my life. That was the Thursday night I called John Ali, who was the secretary of the guy who was one of the plots to kill Malcolm X, right? He's 92, right? I said I had a panic attack that Friday night because I couldn't sleep. I ain't never had a panic attack in my life. And that was because of the pressure I was putting on. I said, if this man dies, oh man, I'm gonna hate myself if this man dies. I booked the flight that Saturday. I booked the flight. I was there interviewing him Sunday. Do it now. It's apples and oranges, but I'm talking about that's the only anxiety I've ever had in my life, you know. But do it now. Please, I'm telling you, do it now. Go do your grounding, your meditation. Go talk to your big brother. No one should talk you off of this cliff. No one. No one should talk to you off of you doing the right thing. You got to do it. Every man that hears my voice, if it's your mother, your father, your grandparents, whatever y'all have been through, they know. You got to do it. You have to. And if you don't, yeah, I mean, it's because now we're talking to grown men now. Like Max, you're a grown man now. Like you got to make grown man moves. That's 17. That I want to beat his ass. I want to do that. That's a 17-year-old version of you, man. You still carrying the emotions of a 17-year-old. Nah, man. If he says fuck you, Max, yeah, you gonna cry. You gonna be mad.
No, I ain't gonna cry.
Well, whatever you gonna do, you're gonna be angry. You're gonna be that, but you got it. Now you know for sure. You know for sure who this man is. And you can live the rest of your life knowing who he is.
And be the opposite of it.
I know who he is, Fred. It's just he don't know who I am.
No, he knows who you are. No, you're justifying it. No, he knows who you are. He created you. Nah, he knows who you are. No, there's no secret there.
You don't know shit.
You got to do it for your daughter. your daughter. It's gonna make you like.
Yeah, we
You
gotta
gotta
do
do
it for our kids, man. We gotta do it for
Man,
our
you gotta
kids.
do it for your kids, man. You're gonna be so happy. You're gonna be so happy, dog.
See, I thought about having my daughter there because I know I won't do no crazy shit with my kid there. You know what I'm saying? I know that, but this is the only situation where I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, it is emotionally driven. You feel me? Because it's like, it's something crack off. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I'll be 100% confident every other situation in life. With this one, it's just such a burden. It's like a 25-year burden, and it's it's him and the bitch. I don't even want to talk to the bitch. There's no closure with that bitch. She could die, but because of my dad, that's a stepmom. I don't care. She ain't shit. But because of my dad, it's just like fuck, bro. It's just like, damn. I don't know, but I mean, you're right. I'm gonna start off with a conversation. I'm gonna start off with a non-violent conversation, but I am gonna let him know he's a bitch, and. You know, whatever happens, I guess, and we'll get the closure one way or another. I don't like in my heart. I want to fight him, but I think if I threw like that first punch and connected, I feel bad.
No, you're being a bitch now. Stop
do
that nigga shit. Stop that, bitch. Stop that. I can't control my emotions because this man slapped me 10 years ago. No, you are in control of your own healing. Period. End of discussion. Stop pretending to be this guy. You don't have to be that guy no more. You don't have to be him no more. It's over. It's it.
I'm retiring.
That's it. Nigga, we ain't fighting no more. We either, I'm telling you right now, I'm either self-defense, I'm killing you. I'm not fighting nobody no more ever in my life. I don't even come with the pretense of wanting to fight.
I feel that way. I don't want to be in another fight.
No. So that's the point I'm saying. You either gonna live or you're gonna die. Stop all the bullshit. Stop all the bullshit. If you need to go with your daughter, be a man to your daughter, be a father to your daughter, and let her see you grow in real time.
Exactly.
Let her see you be the father that she know you are in real time. You are her fucking superhero. Be a fucking superhero for yourself. Do that. But because holding this, masking this shit, and lying and doing this shit, nah, that shit is for the birds, man.
So my best bet is just having a conversation with him, with probably like my kid there, my grandma there, everyone.
Your
like
kid
that.
has to be there. For you, I can already see because my hatred is detailed. I can, and you know how they say real can recognize real.
Yeah.
You know how they say energy, like I said earlier, vibes and energy. They feed off each other. Like positive can feed off positive. Negative can be like, and I can see it. Like with me and you, like, you know what I mean? Like that's the only thing that's gonna bring you peace with that situation. Your daughter has to be there, because if your daughter not there, then you go 100. You go.
Oh yeah, no, if she's there, I'm always gonna be conscious of what I'm doing, how I'm acting, what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Your daughter.
Yeah.
Hey, Max, and you it'll probably be killing them with kindness. Q, you and Max, that y'all's father sitting y'all there with y'all's kids, let them know you're not like them. You're different. You're gonna love them different. So whatever he says, it don't matter. It's gonna bounce off of you because you come in there to show him love. And if he don't give you love, guess what? You little girls there with you. I ain't gonna say ever, but just forget him. You forgave him, and you don't have to worry about it no more. It's off of you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think I like how you put that, man. If I'm there with my kid, I'll show him, like, man, my kid about the same age I was, and you know what I mean.
And it can't get so beautiful than that, Max. That's the best thing you can do. That's the best, pretty beautiful.
So I don't. Oh, that's a better idea. I should just go stuck on that motherfucker. Look at my love. Look at my family. Look at my relationship. You know what I'm saying? I ain't you.
He can't never have what you have. He wasted it. He wasted it being mean to you, doing whatever he did to you. But you got your daughter now. She living good.
Right.
Both of y'all.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah. Amen. Hallelujah.
Hey, my closing remarks. Thank y'all, man. Thank you for having me tonight. Oh, y'all. It's a therapy session. I got it for free. I ain't paying none of y'all $100 an hour. Fuck y'all.
Man,
man.
I'm exhausted from this conversation because I lived it. I lived this shit. But it just hadn't got to its pinnacle yet. because I took care of it.
This is the type of shit we need from you, Fred. We need this financial shit. We need this shit. We don't need fucking racial shit every fucking night, man. This shit don't do shit.
Hey, Fred.
Yeah,
What if he spit Lukey in Max's face? Then what we doing?
Now you walk away.
Yeah.
Oh no, Fred, no.
Hey, Max, you still gonna be a man regardless.
Max, you're not there for Max. You're not there for that.
I'm not there to get spit in my fucking face.
Oh, man, it's all fucking hypothetical.
Throw a damn wrench in.
That's Kyle just being retarded. That shit ain't happening. But the point I'm making.
No, it's not. My dad don't want them problems.
You're not there for that.
Yeah,
you're not there for that.
No, my kids here, I'm really not gonna do nothing. There's no way I'll ever be in handcuffs in front of my daughter for any reason or anything like that. So,
Jackie Robinson was on the Dodgers to play baseball.
Yeah,
that's it. Your job is to play baseball
and use your intelligence, Max. We know you smart, man. So we ain't worried about what he gonna do. Let him think whatever. Maybe he will, grow up. But if not, don't worry about that, man. You just keep your head held high. You know what I mean? Both of y'all. You ain't cute.
Yeah, because my close ain't from him. Right. I don't want him to say sorry, nothing. I just want him to let him know how I feel, that he's a bitch, and he can go on about his way. Like, I don't need him to be like, I'm sorry, I want to get back in your life. Nah, that's cool. We don't need all that. But
if he does, that's even better, though, man.
Nah, I don't accept it already. But I mean, either way, it's just to get it off, and then I could go on riding the sunset without thinking about it. To know that I had that convo.
It's going, man, you talk about free, that just think the reverse emotion is going to happen. That pressure in your chest when you see them, it's the exact opposite.
Hey, I want y'all to follow up whenever y'all do that, man.
Yeah,
If y'all don't hear me in a couple months, you know what happened.
Those sweaty palms. Shout out to Tamiko.
Oh.
Yeah, those sweaty palms and that nervousness, and you get that unimaginable sweating underneath your arms.
My palms are sweating right now, Fred.
Yeah, I know. I've been there because I've been there.
My jaw's locking up. Not like
I've been there.
Hey, Fred,
I had to take myself off camera, dog. I had to take myself off camera. I got so like.
Hey, Fred.
Yes.
The thing that you're talking about and that I talked about, when they feel that, they will start acting a lot different in a better way. It's gonna be, you're gonna walk so light, you ain't gonna never
light.
So heavy, man. I'm being honest with you.
It's so light, man. I ain't lying to you, man. I ain't lying. I think that might have been one of the biggest emotional hurdles in my life. And my dad just wasn't absent. He wasn't abusive besides a handful of beatings I got or nothing like that. It wasn't that, but it was just but I'm telling you, dog, it is the most freest feeling in the world, man. Like,
and I want them to feel that too, man.
Yeah, I want everybody to win. Everyone deserves that peace, man. Everyone does, and guess what? Now that you have the information, you're accountable to the information. So now if you fail this mission, you failed your daughter and you failed yourself, because you are in 100% control of the navigation of this interaction you're going to have with your father, both of y'all. It's not an excuse you can give me. He can slap you, he can punch you, he can spit on you, he can you are in control of yourself.
Shit, I needed the barbershop when I was going through my divorce.
Yeah. right.
Wait, so you telling me to take the MLK route and not the Malcolm X route?
You don't need him. You don't need him. This is for you.
Yep. All right.
You don't need him. This ain't got nothing to do with him. This is about your healing.
I appreciate y'all, man. I feel like I just did 100 push-ups right now. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well, you gonna get your time in the sun. When's the funeral?
I want to say, I think it's this weekend or next weekend. I gotta look at the date again.
Well, you definitely got to find out.
I don't know if he's gonna go or not, but I mean, there's a big chance he'll be there.
Right. Yeah. L said, once you start your own family, you must act and operate in love.
Yeah.
You got to, man. I'm telling you, man. And to keep it a buck, that's why I have no pressure in my life.
Yeah.
No pressure. I have no outside forces pressure me to do shit or nah. It's the Hawthorns. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Dre's happy. The kids are happy. I'm not saying we're perfect, but we're happy. We work out our kinks, and it's no outside entities, man. Dre ain't got no outside entities. I ain't got no outside forces forcing me to do shit. I ain't got no stresses or anything like that. Just listen to me. You're gonna be the happiest you've ever been in your life. Both of y'all, and both of y'all within the next 60 days should have this shit done. Nigga done went to the bank. You know he confused. They go to the ATM 2 o'clock in the morning. You gotta be fucked up because only dumb niggas go to the ATM 1 o'clock in the morning.
Nah, man.
I'm fucking with you, man.
Yeah, we gonna figure this shit out, man. It's gonna be
all right. Closing remarks, man. Let's get out of here, man. Go ahead, man.
Hey, shout out to all the fucking good dads out there, man. That's my closing statement, man. Shout out to all the good dads. Take care of your fucking kids because you don't want your kids dealing with the problems we got right now. I promise you that.
Shout out to my pops, man.
If you don't want your son to end up like me, love that motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. I'll let y'all, man. I love y'all, man.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Q. You can go behind them.
Oh yeah, man. I sure appreciate this, man. But nah, I'm at the gas station, man.
That's even worse, nigga. Your car ain't moving.
Hey, Q, be a goddamn man. Talk to your daddy tomorrow, man. Don't be no hoe.
That's right. Tell him, Kyle. Tell him. That's real spill, man. Yeah. You accountable. You a man. Man, you made a child. You a man. Like
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You can't come back in here and say, "Oh man, I beat my daddy up. I still ain't spoke to him, and he lived 15 minutes away." Nah, we ain't. That's not acceptable.
And you're gonna lose the best thing that ever happened to you because you a scared ass nigga.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Fact. So you accountable, man, and have your wife set up. Maybe y'all can go to, I don't know, a park or something.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And have to spend a few hours with your wife and plan it out. I said wife, so that means you're gonna get through it.
Yeah, because listen, right. Q, he probably like the shit that you probably feeling and dealing with. He probably seen it from a whole different lens. So the shoes that you walked in, he didn't walk in them shoes. He probably thought he was doing the best job he could do.
Yeah.
So the conversation you gotta have.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, man. All right.
So go talk to your daddy tomorrow, man. Hey, listen. Talk to your daddy tomorrow. Come back on the live stream. Tell us how it went. All right.
All right. Because I got a number.
I
got a number. So
I'm gonna get my last closing remarks after y'all. Well, I just want to say to Q and Max, man, I appreciate y'all telling y'all's story, and it's always good to get to talk about stuff like this and get it off your chest. This is what makes us men, because we can talk about it compared to other people that want to bust, fight, and shoot about it. We talk about it at the barbershop. I appreciate all y'all. Even you instigating Kyle.
All right.
Instigating Kyle. Who else? All right, Birdman out of here. Who are Q? Are you done with your final statements? I'm about to kick you.
Yeah.
All right, get out of here, man.
Appreciate it. All right.
I'll be here Sunday.
Tomorrow, man? What's the topic tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow I forgot tomorrow Thursday. I don't know. Tomorrow's show gonna be a little late, so we're gonna start at about 9 o'clock tomorrow. We'll start about 8:30 because Lincoln want to do basketball practice on Thursday, so we'll start a little later. But yeah, I forgot to tell y'all at the top of the show. But yeah, I'll tell you now. I'm sorry. But yeah, Q, you done or what? I'm kicking you out.
Oh yeah. I'm done.
All right, drive home safe. Nigga getting gas, so he just confused like a motherfucker. Nigga getting gas 1:30 in the morning.
Hey man, I'm just getting
who
off
the hell
work,
need
man.
gas 1:30 in the morning? I'm
just getting off work, man.
All right. Peace.
All right.
One. Real deal. What's on? Closing remarks.
Thank you for allowing me on the panel. One of these days, man, we're gonna have to talk at least real estate, man. I don't know how many times that you talk at least full extent of real estate, but I do have the buyers. Please take that list, read over it, tell me what you think about it, big dog.
I'm with you.
Thank you.
All the time.
Peace.
I wanted to give Tamiko a shout out. I'm about to follow her right now. She came in here. The Tamiko show. I just followed you. I just want you to know that. Kyle, what's up? You at the gas station, Kyle?
Oh, give me 2 seconds. I'm working.
All right. Kyle said, "Give him." You ain't got to come back in here, Kyle. Man, go ahead and do your thing, man. You good, man? Go ahead and do your thing, man. We appreciate you coming through, man. It's all love, man.
You need an ID. You can't come without ID.
God do it.
Yo, Jerome, another great show, my man. Another great show, goddamn.
Yep, I told man we this is a hell of a platform, man.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
it's
man.
The most vulnerable we've been. Yeah, I don't mind being vulnerable.
Man, for all those who got daddy issues, man, we're gonna go on a tour. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Big facts. Yeah, fatherhood is important, man. Be a great father, man. Yeah, heal yourself. You're responsible for your own healing, man. No one else is. Don't fall for that shit. Don't fall. Well, he ain't called me back. Man, don't fall for that shit, man. No, I appreciate the vulnerability tonight. I don't mind sharing my truth at this point in my life. I'm old now. Very cool. Thank you guys for coming in tonight, man. What a show we had tonight. God damn. You never know what you're going to get, man. I wonder how this started. How the fuck did this start? Well, whatever it started, it was definitely worth it. You know, because I know there's people in the chat listening and shit that need it. Yeah, man. That shit changed my life, man, in terms of my growth, man. Man, I'm telling you. Man, it was amazing.
Hey, man, you talk about barbershop conversations, man. This has really turned into barbershop conversations, man. Hey, listen, we can really say fuck boxing, like honestly.
Sundays are still good boxing days. Niggas will get excited for the fights, you know. I get it. Be a blessing.
Holland Saxon had 20 off the bench tonight.
He's off the bench now. Damn. He's gonna be 6th man of the year. He was an all-star as a starter last year, right?
No, he got hurt.
Oh, okay. I'm watching it right now. That's funny. I'm watching Sports Center right now. They blew the Nets out, the Pelicans. The Nets will be fine. They got to jail. Ben Simmons got to give him something. Patricia Shelton in the building. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, I appreciate you coming through, man. Y'all were amazing tonight. You know what I mean? Heal yourself, y'all. Heal yourself. Because the devil is a lie. Eh? I'm telling you the truth. Eh? Love y'all, man. See you guys tomorrow. We're going to start a little later because Lincoln get out of practice at 8 tomorrow. Love y'all.